Hello everyone, time for the pre-stream audio check. How you all doing out there? Hopefully you guys are doing all right on this Monday. What are we at? It's Monday, April 7th. Can you believe it's April already, everyone? Whew, this year's flying. But it is April. We are here for some nice, fun Monday night Clock Tower action. Funny story, right? Like I was like thinking about what do I want to play tonight? And I said, let's just pull out the last contest winning script. I don't think I've run it on stream in a while that I can remember. So let's run Damsel of Distress. It'll be fun. Put it on the schedule. Didn't really think about it other than that. What I find out is that tomorrow, our Tuesday stream team is starting their own living script campaign using the Flesh and Bone app, which maybe you've seen. It's Nashable's awesome script tool that lets you sort of have a living campaign where you make a script and you start with some set of characters, and then every time a character is executed in that campaign, it's replaced dynamically by the tool. It generates you a new script for your next game, and you just kind of keep the campaign rolling. A lot of fun. The EU guys got together and said, let's use Damsel of Distress as our starting point, because it seemed like a fun starting point as any, right? And so they are also using Damsel of Distress as the seed for that living script campaign. So if you like this, living script, if you like Damsel of Distress, you're about to get a lot of it. But otherwise, everyone loves the Damsel game, right? Nothing like a Damsel. I'm running a little bit of custom CSS over here. We were playing with CSS on our server, and I was saying, hey, I really like some of the stuff that like Powders does and changes the way the little like character looks. And like with this setup and the normal character like count, I don't block the what's on the script, which I like. But if you expand it full, it goes back to the full original with all the abilities. So if we're talking about abilities, I can still share it like that, but it does do this, which is kind of cool. Everyone likes a little Flesh and Bone hybrid havoc. What a first time chat. I agree. So I'd like to do a little bit of the sort of Flesh and Bone campaign as well. But given that we already started our Legacy campaign, it might have to take place on different nights, but it's a really cool idea. Let me just make sure you guys can hear Town real quick.
Something recent, and because he got hit in the face with dodgeball multiple times.
Say hi to chat, everyone.
Hello. Hey, chat.
Hey, chat. Hello, chat.
Yeah, I can see the gauges going. I'm pretty sure you can hear them.
Get out, chat.
Mathblade claims viewer. Do not believe Mathblade's lies. Definitely not a viewer. Wild Sick Nick spotting. I haven't seen Sick Nick in a minute. And yeah, Julie, it doesn't feel like Monday at all to me either. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a silly night. We're also doing community wheel. Let me make sure my community wheel still works. Wait. All right, I have it loaded. Let's see. I'm going to go to the scene that does the wheel spin. There we go. Look at the spin. It works. Okay, it still worked without any sort of setup on my part. I just got to open the browser window and go to the scene. Pretty cool effect there, right? So yeah, this is what we'll be doing for game 2. We're gonna spin this wheel and get a random game. I don't know what's gonna come up. Find out in the second half of tonight's stream. Yeah, see, Mathblade, no audio at the moment. I guess you could be a viewer. You did not claim listener, so I'll accept your claim. Hey, Johnny, you think it's gonna be Who Am I by Day? We got that like 3 times in a row, I think. It was really ridiculous how many times that was coming up. Anyways, looks like the audio checks are doing good. I get a lot of pressure. I've worked on it. I'm promising it to start like as fast and on time as I can. So I'm gonna kick us back and get the game rolling. If you're out there, come see us. Vegas Clock Tower Con, October 24th to the 26th. I'm going to be there. I'm going to try to get as many of these stream team members there with me as I can. We're going to have a whole room for the weekend, possibly more. I'm working out some cool details that I got plans for, and we'd love to see you. But also on April 19th of this month, in a week and a half away, if you're in the Los Angeles area, Chris Grace is hosting a Clock Tower live event. And I forget the location, but it's in the LA area at one of the theaters. There's tickets available, and I believe there's still tickets for the live event available. Come to the event and say hi to me. I'm going to be there. It's going to be fun. And I hopefully get to meet Sam Reich. That would be my goal. If I can meet him and say hi to him, then I will be happy. And then beyond that, if you can't make it live, just come watch it in person. Not in person. Watch it online. There's going to be a stream you can buy a ticket for. And then you could, I could have came to DC. That's true, Alan. Although if I came to DC, I probably wouldn't have a family to come home to. So I had to make a choice. Very close family Twitch chat. And I chose my family. But we're making the Vegas Con my home DC and the Vegas Con my home con. And so, come there. Let's see. What, any other? Oh, Good Time Society with Becca Scott. Has the Kickstarter ends in like a day or two. I was this close to getting Becca Scott to come hang out and play tonight to promote it. And then when I reached out to her people, they said, and I quote, "Never talk to Becca again." So we were this close to making it happen. But still, go check out the Kickstarter, back it. I backed it. I got a gravestone coming with my name on it. So that's gonna be fun. I was so close, right, Deuterino? Like, literally, you have to stop asking Steve. You ask this every week. Next step is going to be a restraining order. Hey, man's got to ask. Hey, Scene Turkey. So, okay, Deuterino, that was your first chat in our channel, too. So, best first-time chat. All right, I'm going to go get this set up. Sit here a minute. We're going to get the game rolling. Don't go anywhere. Clock Tower action coming your way in just a minute. Hey everyone, welcome to Monday Night Clock Tower here at the Grim. I am Evil Steve and I will be your stream host and storyteller for the night. And I am joined, as always, by right now 11 amazing acolytes and one that'll be here in a few minutes. Say hi, amazing acolytes.
Hi, amazing acolytes.
We have a couple of faces that are there, right? Say hi, Denny. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
We'll get the audio figured out.
What happens when you're late? Yeah.
Oh, get fucked.
But you know what? It's cool. A couple of people I haven't seen on stream in a minute. Ash and Sick Nick are here tonight. Welcome back. Oh, the black hand.
Yes.
So that's nice, and a lot of people that have been playing fairly regularly for a while. So thank you guys all for being here tonight. We are starting with our contest script winner, Damsel of Distress, which was the winner of our alternate script condition contest by BB Bensei. And like I was telling chat before we went live on the stream, oh, wait a minute. I see William dancing on my screen. Alan Michael just gifted 5 subs to chat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay.
Go William. Thank you, Alan Michael, for that. So Damsel of Distress is also going to be used starting tomorrow on the Tuesday stream. They are doing the Flesh and Bone Living script campaign, and they're using Damsel of Distress as the start of the campaign. So that will be the first script of the campaign, and the characters will morph from there. And that, of course, is that really cool app. If a character is executed, it's removed from the script for future playthroughs, and you can the app itself will generate a new script for you and replace the character with the next character that it's most like. And that data set comes from you, chat, because when you guys were filling out our survey links and we asked you, this character to this character to this character, and you made that little flow chart of what characters most like the other character, you're helping seed this data set for this tool to kind of create awesome, interesting scripts.
It's free labor, is what it is.
It is free labor, yeah. And
you can continue filling out those surveys, and it will continue changing the data set as things go on.
I think the right word is not servitude, but rather crowdsourcing.
Crowdsourcing, that's the PC way to say it these days, right? We're crowdsourcing the data.
Indentured servants, rise up.
Yeah, but no, it's all voluntary. Nobody's like chaining you to the desk and forcing you to fill out the survey, except for me. Get to it now. No, but yeah. Also, if you use our link and do it with the survey / the Grim, then you are adding data to the Grim data set. So when you make a campaign, you can use the worldwide data set, everyone that submitted data, or you can narrow down to a smaller data set from any of the communities that participated. So you can make one that just uses the Grim character data set. So if you're interested in chaos from Grim flavored, you can do that. So that's kind of fun and interesting way to do it. So go check that out. It launched last Saturday. It was showcased on the TPI Mega stream on Saturday, and we're going to be running it here on the Grim starting tomorrow as well. Also, I see Bensei's in chat saying, I noticed the title and decided to sleep. Can wait a bit. You're just a little vain, aren't you? You're just here to watch us play your script. All right. Other points to get to. Vegas Con, October 24th through the 26th. I will be there. A lot of these faces here will be there. It's kind of become like the Grimm's sort of home con. We said we had our own room last year. I'm hoping to have bigger and better plans even this year. So you have to wait and see. So yeah, but Natural prefers the term community driven. Let it be said. Maybe that is something his lawyer made him say.
Ash is too nice.
Ash is here. Damn.
Yeah. Everyone's hanging out in our stream tonight. Come to Vegas. It's gonna be fun. Tickets are not available yet, but you can go to vegasclocktowercon.com just to get notified when they are available. And as soon as there's more information, I promise I'll share it with you. Maybe I'll even be the one to announce it. We'll see.
I might
Con just around the corner.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm probably going to be forced out of my house to Vegas again to go, so you might
Oh,
see me
Final
there.
3Con. Look for Final 3Con. There is also a silent auction that is up right now. So if you go to the Discord or the website, you can find that link. And it
Awesome.
all is going to Planned Parenthood, so you can check that out as well.
It's got some cool
Woo!
stuff. Cool stuff.
Very awesome. And that's open to anyone, even if you're not attending the con, you can bid on the silent auction.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Chat, you heard it. Go win some awesome stuff and give money to good causes.
Yes, we love Planned Parenthood.
You know what the best form of birth control is? Blood on the clock tower. So let's go rack
Being
up a game.
asexual. High five, Ash.
Getting bitches, but then I realize I'm gay. So
Yeah.
So I'm going to go rack up a game. You guys hang tight. We'll get started in just a minute. All right, chat. They are using the Grim set tomorrow, so that's cool. Actually, if you look at, I saw behind the scenes, I was able to see sort of the graphs of what's happening behind the scenes in terms of character data set, and the Grim was sitting maybe third place pretty comfortably. There's a couple of people that had gotten their data set going a little earlier and got bigger numbers than us, but I was really happy with the turnout we had. And then I think it was Lori from No Rules Barred might have shared the data set, and it instantly like eclipsed everything we had done up to that point. I'm pretty sure. Nashville will have to confirm, but the data set went nuts, and now we're like a distant, like basically all the rest of the data sets combined probably doesn't match that one community data set. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think the Clock Tower community is as asexual as you think it is. Haha. Yeah, it just so happens to be like a lot of the Grim stream team is, I suppose. But you know, I think it's just Clock Tower, like, you know, it's like the old school, like Dungeons and Dragons, like, you know, roll the dice and Pocket Protector, that's birth control. Blood in the Clock Tower, like, you want to see my Grim as you push your glasses up. But, you know, it was just a bad joke. No sex, only murder. Woohoo. Hey, Kai Solace and hey, Coolio from YouTube land. How you guys doing? Yeah, you agree, Nashville. The size of the data sets is less important than the choices each community makes for themselves. Absolutely true. All right. I've turned on redemptions. If you'd like to get a specific role in the bag, it is open for tonight. Oh, also, before I forget, this Saturday, World Cup, the Grim is hosting World Cup Game 14, which is Train Killer versus One Day More. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So come check that out. It's a round 2 action. I believe both scripts have had some changes, so we'll get to showcase those changes and show them off for you. Yeah, there's no time for sleep when there's Clock Tower around. Hello, Cold Fire Surge. Yeah, you're talking about the character art on the right here. So we were no sex only. That's like the FCC. Good job, Rock and Roll. That's true. So this here, Powders does a really cool like CSS overlay with his thing. So I was saying, hey, there is anyone that like is really good with CSS. I'm a programmer, but I am terrible with CSS. Want to see if they can take a crack at it. So this was made by Potato. Am I saying is it just straight up Potato? Let me see. I don't want to be wrong here. One second. Yeah, just on my server, it's just Potato. There's a more detailed name, but anyways, Potato on my server accepted my challenge and started working on this and iterating on it. And it's still in progress, but it looks cool. It allows us to see all the characters, blown up character art, shrinks it a bit so there's more space here. And then my face isn't blocking all the characters, so you can see what characters are in play. I really like that, so shout outs Potato for doing that. Coolio, fall asleep to the stream, that's fine. And then keep it playing, put the playlist on in the background and just listen to us all night. I can put you to sleep. I can be that voice that soothes you to bed. All right, let's see. We do have a request from Rock and Rolla for a Fangu. Fangu is in. Renaro wants a Snake Charmer. Well, I give the people what they want. Let's do a Snake Charmer. It might be restricted. If the app, if it lets you do it, then yes. Otherwise, just put it what you'd like, and we'll see what we can do. Use a non-grimoire link to do Flesh and Bone. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's very obvious whoever starts as demon will not be ending as demon in this town. Says BB, there we go. And Says BB is a streamer as well, I believe. So maybe they'll be showing off their arc. All right, Lunatic. Man, okay. Okay, so there is Poppy Girl, so we can show off Poppy Girl action. The aforementioned damsel's got to be in the script, right? Got to have a damsel. And then, of course, it's always fun to do a drunk, right? All right, let's see. Alsa here. We got to do a Banshee so somebody can get hit with a Banshee. We could even do a Balloonist and add the 4th outsider if we're feeling spicy. So start knowing, well, Damsel no Huntsman. Yeah, Damsel no Huntsman, absolutely. Benson, you got any requests? It's your script. Oh, that Benson, I see. That your redemption was that they used a non-Grimoire to do Flesh and Bone. That was your death request. Got it. Just saw that. What would the alchemist do here? We could do the alchemist boffin to make the demon have the damsel ability. Do we just do a straight up Poppygar? Give the demon the Poppygar ability from the alchemist boffin. Okay, let's think about how that works. The demon would have to die. The imp can't star pass. Ooh. It's almost like they never ever get the ability. If the Fengu jumps, the Poppygar dies, right? Then the Poppygar is dying to the Fengu jump. So you could tell them after the successful jump. And then at that point, the alchemist is not as useful. Alchemist, boffin, poppy grower, it is. Then who are we making the drunk here? Drunk. We have Shugenja, Balloonist, Snake Charmer, Alsahir, Alchemist, Banshee. Maybe we take out the Banshee. And we do a drunk philosopher. If the alchemist dies, the demon would learn no, because the alchemist is providing the boffin ability, and the boffin is going to the demon. So the demon has to die for the Poppygar ability to go off. Well, since Snake Charmer was a request, since Snake Charmer was going to request, drunk Philo, Pixie Philo. Does town have what it needs to solve this here? Screw it. We're going to find out. If the Fengu jumps and we register a new ability. So, okay, let's just talk about this. If and when the Fengu jumps and the new demon gets a new boffin ability, what do we make it? The damsel. Maybe a new damsel ability? Three outsiders is definitely better, for sure. We don't have to do a drunk, yeah. The alchemist does not have to be out of play anymore. It could be, it can be double up, right? But I think this is fine. Oh, the boffin needs to be out of play. I see. The alchemist can provide the boffin, and the boffin has to be an out of play good characters. Yeah. An out of play good character could be the drunk, so we could use the alchemist to lie to the drunk. Lie to the new demon about whatever we want. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to pass this up. Tiffy got the Fengu. Now, it's a good thing we did not put a Banshee in, because Tiffy would for sure have have killed the demon, the banshee. Pixie, noble, fisherman. Here we go. I mean, the boffin just straight up says the demon has a not in play good character's ability. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Tiffy's actually the lunatic. Good call. Good call. Is the alchemist boffin? Any other setup? Oh my god, Nina got the damsel, and she always tells people she's the damsel right off the bat. Shugenja points at the goblin, which is Quinn. Oh, Denny had to drop for Jerome. I guess Denny had mic issues.
I don't even know in the last. Have I even been the gambler?
I know that I've been the gambler, but I honestly couldn't tell you when.
Welcome, Jerome. Did Denny was he not able to fix his mic issues?
Nope.
He was not. He got Jerome in.
Okay, perfect. Welcome, Jerome.
Thank you.
You sat down before the rolls went out, right?
Just right before, yes.
Perfect.
I know what I am.
Wait, did rolls go out?
Yes.
Oh, rolls went out. Got it.
Sheesh.
Do you
All right.
have a roll?
Good night, everyone.
Right.
Apparently, it was 2023.
Oh,
was
as
the
Denny
last
would
time I
say,
was
good
honor of
night.
Good night.
No.
Okay, so base 2 outsiders. Godfather adds 1. Fangu adds 1. So, okay, wait. Balloonist +1. Fangu +1 to 4. Godfather -1 to 3. We're okay. We can get to 3 given what's here. +1, +1, -1. Yep. Okay.
I am.
Hello, Eric. Playing our alchemist here.
Yep.
All right, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one for you, but you are going to be the alchemist boffin.
That was the only one that makes no sense to me. All right.
Which means you're providing an ability to the demon, but you don't get to know what that ability is.
Exactly.
But
That's wonderful.
Since you're a townsfolk, it should be a negative ability to the demon. So,
Got it. Alrighty.
in theory, at least.
In
So
theory.
you might be able to look at some options and figure out what that is. All right, cool.
Great. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, Ash doesn't have the Fangu, and Ash can't be the Fangu. What's going on in this world? We're not gonna. Were we gonna do a drunk philosopher? Or are we gonna just let the philosopher? We're gonna let the philosopher just go. Hello, Neutral Steve.
Hello.
Would you like to use your ability?
This is surprising. The ability I get the most. I actually is number 1 as philosopher, and I do very successful about holding it and just using it on night 2.
Okay.
However, there's no sage. I'll still hold on to it anyways.
There's no sage. There's a banshee.
There is, and I'm considering it, but I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
All right, let's hold it. Thank you.
Thanks.
So I'm still confused on why the alchemist boffin granting the Poppygore ability dies. The demon doesn't know the ability because the ability is on the demon, so the demon has to die for the Poppygore to die. The Poppygore's ability says if the Poppygore dies, then something happens. So if the boffin dies, the Poppygore leaves play, but the Poppygore never died, and they don't learn. Same exact thing. If you had the Poppygore in play and they were pit hagged into something else, evil will never learn each other. But the losing the ability doesn't trigger them learning each other. It's the Poppygore dying is the trigger that lets them learn each other, not the Poppygore leaving play. If a Poppygore leaves play, evil will never learn each other. For instance, a good apprentice traveler with the Poppygore ability who then travels away, evil will never learn each other. That's the piece that's missing here. Hey, Tiffy.
Hi.
So I will send you your bless in a minute. Unfortunately, you will not be learning any minions in this game. However, you do have an ability being provided by the Boffin.
Okay.
That is the Zealot ability.
Nice.
So have fun with that.
Thanks. Awesome. I love this for me.
Yeah, it's fun. Just go nuts. Wait, you don't?
Right.
Are you being sarcastic?
I honestly, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't been demon in a minute.
And you know, you won't be necessarily the demon for long, right? You have escape hatches. Let's just avoid any banshee hits.
Right.
I know you like banshee's like Maddox for you.
No, there's also not amnesiac, so we should be good.
Cool. All right.
All right. So for just double check, in the case of the alchemist, Boffin, the alchemist does not learn.
What
that
ability
they-
they're providing?
Correct.
If there's an alchemist Boffin, then the alchemist Boffin would not learn what ability they're granting the demon. Correct.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
Enjoy. All right. What bless do we want to send Tiffy? We'll do Snake Charmer and we'll do... Oh, we'll send the Zealot. That makes sense, right? Okay. Now we get back to... Let's go to the real demon. Hey, Becca.
Hello.
So you get to play our demon.
Yay.
That was a very delayed yay. Are you okay over there, Becca?
Yeah, my computer is on the struggle bus,
Okay,
so we will see what happens.
fair. Okay, I got a little bit of information for you. First of all, you're not going to learn any minions.
Okay.
However, you are being provided an ability from your Boffin. Your Boffin,
Okay.
the Boffin is providing you the Poppy Grower ability.
Cool. So
Cool.
it's an alchemist Boffin.
And Tiffy is your lunatic.
Cool.
And that's what you're going to learn.
All right.
I'll send you your out of play characters in a minute.
Cool.
Enjoy.
All right. Thank you.
Alchemist Boffin is a fun idea, yeah. There are 4 R7 script that may tell Tiffy there's either a Godfather -1 or that she's a lunatic. So if it could be base 3 outsiders, right? And then the 3 outsiders in play. Oh, I see what you're saying. I said there was a Banshee on the script, Tiff. I said be careful of the Banshee.
Nope. You didn't tell me that. You said
Yeah.
be careful of any banshee, but I was like, oh, there's no banshee on this script.
I was trying to imply if there is a Banshee, don't hit it. I know you like to hit the Banshees.
Confirmed banshee in play. Thanks.
All right,
Got it.
enjoy. Okay, now after all that, now let's go to McKay. Hello, McKay. Go ahead and make a choice.
I choose Nina.
All right, McKay, you choose Nina and go to sleep. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, let's wake our 2 minions and say the damsel is in play. Hey, Sick Nick.
Hey, Steve.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be learning your minions or demons,
Right.
but you will learn all the in-play outsiders. So,
This is my snack for stream. It is 26 ounces. I have a spoon.
a jar of Nutella.
Yes.
All right. Go nuts. So these are the outsiders in play: Lunatic,
Great.
Zealot,
Perfect.
and of course Damsel.
Well, yeah. You already told me about that one.
Exactly. There you go.
It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna walk up to everyone and see if they think they're the demon immediately.
well, how could that backfire, Nick? It'll be fine.
It can't.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Okay. I've informed the minions about the damsel. Becca's gonna restart her computer. Let's see, who is Rob gonna get? Let's start Rob with his neighbor, Tiffy. Hey, Rob. In your little balloon, you're going to float up on town, and we're just going to start with your neighbor, Tiffy.
Oh, we're going to do Tiffy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let me put the little bonus thing. No. All right. All right. Well, there's a new balloonist, huh?
This is new balloonist, right? So it means all you know is when you learn a new person, it's a different character type than the previous night.
Okay. Sounds good.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to run the prediction. Who ends up as demon? We're going to do the starting demon. We're going to do all the outsiders. And I'm going to put one more for other because there is a snake charmer. So technically, actually, I'll just add McKay because technically McKay is also an option here, right? I'm just going to put other because technically it could also be Steve who goes Philo snake charmer, right? So other encompasses anyone else. 2 minutes. Get your predictions in. Hey there, Ash.
I forgot I was gonna wake.
Yeah, you are gonna
I
wake.
didn't really pay attention to the role I had.
You're like, I didn't have to look at my roll. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you are going to learn counterclockwise.
I should be taking notes.
There's a lot of notes to take. Are you ready? Counterclockwise.
I mean, I just don't. I'm so out of practice. I didn't even have my notes up.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, so I'm glad you're here.
Cool. Thank you.
Enjoy. Hey, Becca.
Hello. One, I was testing to make sure that fixed everything. Two, I forgot to write down what demon I was.
You are the. Oh, I don't think I told you. Actually, that's on me. You are the Fangu.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy.
Bye.
McKay will absolutely search for real. All right, let's wake him up. It's everything I need to do, right? Yep, that's everything.
I just want to say.
And we have a winner. Ding, ding, ding. The winner is
Good
Nina.
morning to all of our players.
I could have sabotaged it, by the way.
Unfortunately, last night I did die because I created a Flesh and Bone campaign not using the Grim data set. Ooh, why would I do that? That means one of you out there did it to me. So why don't you guys solve my murder and in the process have a little bit of fun if you'd like. And I'll give you guys 5 minutes on the first day.
I refuse.
I had the
Steven,
power to
that-
sabotage, and I chose not to.
Evil
Hey.
twin.
Steve, Eric.
Gwen.
All right. It's me and Ash.
Hachi job. Bye, Becca.
Okay then.
Also, never mind.
All right. Well, if I'm the banshee, I'll kill you then, or if I'm the demon, I'll kill you. So you.
If you're the
get
demon,
banshee
you'll kill me.
project.
All right, sounds great. But if you weren't the demon, knowing that I'm the banshee, what would you like to lie to me about? I'm sorry, tell me about.
I'd probably lie to you and tell you that I'm the fisherman.
All right, I'll believe that for now. All right, thanks, Tiffy.
Thanks. Bye.
It's okay. I know exactly what bet I'm making and I'm gonna alienate it.
No. We're making the same bet, I feel.
All right, so wait, lunatic. That was the last one.
Mine was lunatic damsel poppy grower. We are
All
making
right.
the same bet.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that's a little annoying because those are my.
That's true, Courtney.
You are also the Elsa here or the.
We have an Instagram. It's new. Go check out our Instagram at the Grimoire GG. And there's a clip up today about Ash becoming the Fangu. That was pretty tight. It's Courtney actually doing the socials. So shout outs to Courtney.
Okay. I'm going to give you the wonderful three of Poppy Grower, Philosopher who's chosen the damsel, or an Alchemist Goblin.
Oh, you're gonna love mine. Because we were going the same way. I'll give you Damsel, Alchemist Goblin, Poppy Grower. They're the same one I gave to everybody so far.
Alchemist Damsel?
Alchemist Goblin, Poppy Grower, and Damsel.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I gave the same one to Nina and
So if I'm the Philo Damsel, you're drunk.
Oh, great. Excellent.
All right.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk later.
Missed the prediction. Oh no. Just tell us who you think seen, and then we'll hold you to it.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm
Fuck yeah.
picking you tonight, baby.
You're picking me tonight?
I am.
Good choice.
Okay, cool. Okay, bye.
Cool. You want to share which direction?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. All right, good luck.
Yeah.
Or the lunatic, and we'll see which I am by the end.
Hi, Motaro.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
I've been going fast and loose for right now.
That's true, rock and
but
roller.
Yeah, I mean, I can do balloonist things in public. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is right, Tal.
It might get you killed because the balloonist is fairly powerful. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. What will not get me killed that I do?
True.
You're providing the
That's why I went
ability.
Huntsman, because I don't think that'll get me killed. But
I can do the stupid thing and be like, I'm Philo. I'm waiting to if somebody really gets angry at me for saying things that are bad.
you'll last at least a day with Philo Bluff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
On the Elsa here or on the damsel?
Elsa or damsel. All right. I will give you Philo or damsel.
The Philo who went damsel?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just the Philo. Maybe I'm just the damsel. But I would say probably just the Philo.
All right.
All right.
A lot of
Perfect,
Philo
thank you.
damsel claims in
Thank you.
town.
It's just some damsels hanging out over
Yep.
here.
Love
Sounds
me
great.
some damsel hangout.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, good luck.
Okay, bye.
Have you seen McKay's new glasses? Check out McKay. They got new demon glasses.
Ooh,
What up, Becca?
not much. What would you like to do?
What do you want to do?
I am maybe twos.
Sure.
All right. I will tell you Philo or Alchemist.
Do you think I can pull it off a third time?
I mean, when I saw it landed on you, and immediately I was like, "Ew, let's see what happens." It's gonna be
I
interesting.
don't think anybody believes me, but we'll see.
That's the benefit of doing it all the time. When it happens for real, nobody believes you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Showing evil in that case. I think it'd be pointing the other direction.
Fair enough. All right. I'll mark you down.
What was my time? Was it 10:32? Was that the winning time?
Yep.
I was close. I had 10:37.
Okay, not bad. I did do a lot of overhead at the start, talking about cons and Kickstarters and
Me and
stuff.
Nina at the end.
Yep.
All right, welcome back to town. The shenanigan of choice, of course, is our friend the Elsa here. So you're not forced to. You can do it at any time during the day. But if you'd like to, I'll leave some space for Elsa here guesses. If you put your hands up, I will call on you. Let's start with Quinn.
I would like to claim Elsa here. I would like to guess that Rob and Neutral Steve are the minions, and Nina is the demon.
Heard. Coulson.
I'll guess that Quinn is the demon and Nick and Rob are the minions.
Heard. Nina.
I will guess that McKay and Jerome are minions and Ash is demon.
Heard. Tiffy.
I'll do it in a minute. Sorry. I'm trying to write everybody's down.
Sick Nick.
I will guess that McKay and I are minions, and that Nina is the demon.
Heard.
Alrighty.
Eric.
I would like to guess that Nick and Jerome are minions, and that Coulson is the demon.
Heard. Neutral Steve.
I don't know. What Nick said seemed interesting, so I'm going to adjust it a little bit. I'm going to say that Nick and Nina are the minions, and McKay is the demon.
Nice.
Heard.
Whatever I say is always interesting. That's my curse.
All right. Nominations are open.
Not bloodthirsty.
Well, I got jack shit. Who wants to go first?
Eric, what was your also here guess?
Yeah, the day was pretty quick for me.
Nick
Corsen, Sicknick, and me.
and
Yes,
demon.
Jerome and Sick Nick as minions. Coulson is the demon.
Okay.
I've heard of about like 6 damsels, but stop stealing my
Yes,
thunder.
Oh, really, Nina? You've heard of 6 damsels?
Yes, everyone's claiming damsels to me. It's been really funny.
I didn't claim damsel to you.
Nina, you made your bed. You get to lay in it.
Yeah, I know, that's fine.
Nina, make it 7. Count me in, my guy.
Awesome.
Hey, I didn't talk to you, but it's definitely in my 3s.
But it wasn't.
Sort of.
It was legitimately
Oh, I guess
in
so.
mine, though.
That's
So
fair.
it's very fun.
I just saw Nina in the game and had to include damsel.
Of course. It's my role.
I said,
That's my
let me
jam.
pick the weirdest 3 roles to just tell people, and then let me tell people those 3.
I thought the same thing and then talked to Jerome.
They were very close to Jerome's, for what it's worth.
Second call for nominations.
To be fair, Nina and I talked to each other first, and we had a blast
Well,
about
we
it.
should nominate someone.
I nominate Jerome.
McKay nominates Jerome. Tell us why.
Someone told me to nominate someone, and it's Jerome.
Jerome.
First, I'm someone. Yay! I'm gonna claim Alchemist Goblin. Thank you. Let's win this.
Yeah.
Was that a goblin claim I heard?
It was a goblin claim.
Perfect. Jerome claims goblin. 6 is the number.
I probably should mark Jerome as Alchemist Goblin in any world.
No, McKay is the goblin. We've been over this.
Yeah.
There can be an Alchemist
5
Goblin and a Goblin.
is not enough. Jerome is safe for the day.
Oh well, there goes if we win.
Alchemist.
I'll nominate my dear friend Becca.
Sick Nick nominates Becca. Tell us why.
I gave her a small panic attack at the start of the game, and I would like to continue doing that.
Becca.
You did give me a small panic attack and then gave me no real information.
No.
But also I'd like to stay alive, so I will also claim Goblin.
Becca has claimed goblin. 6 is the number.
She's a very goblin. I'm the alchemist one.
Five is not enough. Becca is safe for the day.
Okay, you didn't vote on yourself.
Yeah, because I'm not actually the Goblin. I just want to stay alive.
That's why I voted. I'm voting for all goblins.
Oh, Jerome and
I
McKay.
want your dreams to come true.
Jerome nominates McKay. Tell us more, Jerome.
Killer goblins.
McKay.
I'm the goblin.
All right. That's another goblin claim. 6 is the number.
What is
I mean, it has to happen at some point in case actually getting the goblin.
That is a funky beat.
It has
next
happened
to-
multiple times.
Fuck it, let's get a goblin.
Well,
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
6 is enough. McKay is now on the block.
Something tells me that Kay might not actually be the goblin.
I put my hand down. Obviously, I'm not really the goblin. We should keep it on me.
I love a very quiet Ash. Something tells me.
Oh yeah, that's very good.
Point. Quinn
Steve is
nominates
going to
Ash.
nominate Nina.
Let's go.
I heard Quinn nominates Ash first. Quinn nominates Ash. Tell us more, Quinn.
When Ash and Fangu are in the same game,
I mean,
we must meta-target, dear Ash.
Where did Rob go?
Will she claim Goblin? Will she jump tomorrow? Who fucking knows?
the script.
There's a drunk.
There is a drunk.
Yes, but if there's not a Fangoose,
Connection went down. Connection went down. What's going on, Twitch?
They can't see us.
No.
Yeah, this after I reload.
For the resub
chat
scene
enough,
turkey.
Usually, it generates enough energy that keeps.
Doing bits.
YouTube. Yeah, can YouTube still? So here's the thing. If Twitch is having
Doing bits.
YouTube. Yeah, can YouTube still? So here's the thing. If Twitch is having issues and YouTube's fine,
The government needs to shut us down now.
Yep.
Too many
Oh
friends.
my God, it's really Goblin claims.
all right, and it,
No, I'm the damsel. I want to live to the end. Don't kill me.
I said the claim with mine.
guesses that Nina is the damsel. Heard? I'm talking to you guys and chat because I can't. I don't want to go
you're
forward.
talking to chat. You specifically said chat, but you're talking to
9 megabytes download and 199 megabits per second upload. So YouTube, but I can't. If we're gonna rely on a restream, I need to keep this going for the dual stream thing.
Yeah.
For both of them to be down, it's probably some either major internet like hub.
That doesn't really work as easy either. It's easier to do a restream.
From a general site perspective, I just hit the main home pages and looks like YouTube and Twitch as a sites are up, but yeah, so it's probably just the restream aspect of it.
All right,
Steve
that's
also
it.
claims
Steve
to be
is
functional.
stream sniping.
I wasn't stream sniping. I literally minimized the window down so it's just the title bar, and I hit twitch.tv, and then I went youtube.com.
Confirmed.
All right, I'm just gonna keep the game rolling, and we'll see if and when.
Live stream, but trying to predict every single chat messages coming through and when they'll come
When
through.
we
and
played a
stuff
live
like that.
game in Vegas with Evil Steve. That's what Evil Steve did.
Yeah, that is what he did. We did an Alan Michael shout out in a room in Las Vegas.
Thanks out to Chucky who just purchased 2,000 subs.
All right,
Shout
let
out
me
to
know.
Team Gift Sub, where Rock and Rolla, Alan Michael, and Jeffy have all donated gift subs.
Yeah,
All
buddy.
If we're back
entire
and stable, if you can see me, let me to not pick. Okay, so this is green now. I've bypassed restream auto detect, and now I'm going straight to Dallas, Texas, and I'm green. I'm green.
Y'all.
Dallas, Texas. What is up, my dude?
What's up, Dallas?
What's up,
You're about an
Dallas?
hour from me.
Yep.
I will be very close to Dallas, Texas in the summer, so
Oh, you
don't
need to
come
tell me
find
when.
me.
The best time to go
Come
to
say
Dallas,
hey.
Texas.
Yeah, when it's ridiculously hot out. That was
Yeah.
good timing.
Well, I mean, it'll be the same temperature here where I live now, so.
Sick Nick, I will come visit you. You let me know when.
Okay. I think we're doing good. So
near you.
I'm gonna mute myself to you guys and go talk to chat.
Wait,
we're back?
Steve, I've just written copy for a notice for the Discord. It's in my
Yeah,
chat.
it's working now. Okay, so I think it's a problem with the restream. They have a thing where it picks the best server for you. I bypassed that and I said, give me one. I picked Dallas, Texas, and we're good. Alan, yeah, we kept talking about like, so while you were missing, we did a couple of nominations. When McKay was on the block, they decided to claim Minion and pick Nina as the damsel. Nina stressed a little bit. Obviously, the game didn't end, so that's pretty interesting. All right, let's get going with the other night order.
I did some fun.
All right. Neutral Steve, it's night 2. Would you like to use your ability?
Yes, I absolutely would. I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and do Banshee.
All right, nice. Banshee it is. All right, you now have the Banshee ability. Thank you. All right, Oh, Jeffy just gifted 5 subs to chat. Now that it's back, thanks, Jeffy, for the sub gift bomb. Yeah, Scene Turkey, it seems from everything I can see on my end, everything's back, and it seems stable on both sides. Yeah, others probably not a thing. But thanks for the gift sub, Jeffy, and resub for 18 months. Have we really been streamed for 18 months? That's wild. All right, let's go to Tiffy. Hey, Tiffy.
Hi.
Oh, while you're about to make your choice, Rock and Rolla also just gifted 5 subs to chat, so you get a nice William dance right on your face. Here comes the splash. We're working on sound effects for that. It's going to be fun. Okay, so, Tiffy, please make a choice.
Well, I think I'm going to do the fun thing and go for neutral Steve.
Okay, cool. You sure you want to do that, Tiffy?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, neutral Steve it is. Thank you. Oh my God, Tiffy and the Banshee. What? Steve literally said, I'm going to go Philo Banshee. Oh my God. But we'll see if Becca follows through.
Hello.
Hey, Becca, your lunatic has chosen neutral Steve.
Fuck it. Let's go with it.
Cool. Neutral Steve it is. Thank you. Well, here we are. Let's go tell everyone.
Quinn.
Players, if I can have your attention for 1 minute, please. Very important announcement. The Banshee has arisen.
Yes.
Hell yeah, McKay.
One fucking job, Demon.
No, it's not McKay.
It was not McKay.
No, I want it to be.
I'm dying.
Who's dying? Tiffy?
Yeah, Tiffy. We murder Tiffy tomorrow.
We'll find the
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, I also did kill a banshee one.
Hey, Rob. So you're going to float on over and see Becca tonight.
Oh, nice. All the way across the grim.
Yeah, just straight across the grim to Becca.
Yeah, no problem.
Just
All right,
drifting in the wind. All right,
Yep.
enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, yeah. What is going on with this? The same thing happened in the showcase game. Was it lunatic driven? I mean, they just said they're going to execute Tiffy tomorrow, which is probably not too far off from what should happen. All right, that's it. But like, interestingly enough, there's not a ton of like information coming into town. It's gonna be very social, but Evil doesn't have the information either, so it's kind of social. All right, did we have any? Let's see. Hype train. What did I miss? Alan Michael just gifted 5 more subs to chat. Here comes William. Your finger slipped. Oops, I hate when my finger slips. I'm glad that we're stable again now. Let me just make sure I don't have any rewards. Oh yeah, contracted the bubonic plague after petting a prairie dog. Fact, I got you.
That you're the damsel, but you shouldn't say that yet because there's a cannibal.
All right, good morning, players. Unfortunately, last night, Neutral Steve contracted the bubonic plague after petting a prairie dog and has died.
Nice.
Petting prairie dog.
4 minutes.
Good job, Steve.
Steve was the Banshee?
I was
like
the
it.
band.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Really.
even Steve could be lying. We never know.
I don't think that's possible.
I mean, it's called Evil Steve for a reason.
He could be the.
Isn't there a world, just sit with it, isn't there a world when Neutral Steve was the Fangu who jumped and had the Boffin granted Banshee ability? But then that would mean the new demon doesn't get the Boffin ability, right? It's possible, theoretically.
It was the goon. And I
Okay.
said that I was willing to play for evil, and evil just had to tell me, and then I would be
Right.
evil. And then they screwed me over in the final 3. So I was living a life where I was torn between 2 truths. The first truth was I wanted to play for good this game. And the second truth was it's way more fun for stream if the Snake Charmer plays for evil.
And with your claim, this time you can take it into your own hands. You could have actually forced it to happen rather than waiting for somebody to choose you.
Yeah.
As the Snake Charmer, you could have. But sadly, it didn't work for you.
Yes, no, this was great. I'm dead.
Thank you, Jake.
Now I don't have to enter stream. Stream can just suck it up and I can play for good. Hi, Stream. How's your night going? Anyway, tell everyone I'm the damsel.
Yeah, that's
The damsel, or I'm giving everybody bullshit and saying that I'm the damsel because I'm covering for damsel. Either way, until I find out one way or the other, I am going to claim damsel.
Yep, I figure you might be damsel or huntsman if you're hard claiming damsel. So I'm just letting you know I'm not the damsel.
Always hard claim damsel.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, cool. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I know there's a ruling like the demon is a specific glossary term, which means the alive demon, or at least one of the alive demons. So it probably isn't legal, but I think it might be borderline legal.
Figure out if I have a strong feeling that one of the two of you is an outsider.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to put that together.
All right. Well, I hope that works out for you.
Yeah. As do I.
Bye.
Bye.
So the Boffin ability is the alchemist. It's the alchemist granted a Boffin ability of the poppy grower to the demon. And the only way that can trigger is if the demon dies while being the poppy grower.
Hi, Nick.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Would you like to hear my shit?
On death should work. It's ongoing.
Lunatic.
Past death is
Damsel.
where it gets murky,
Poppy
right?
grower.
That's pretty crazy.
Ravenkeeper for sure.
Lunatic, damsel, poppy grower.
Banshee announcement, yes.
All right. Sure. Well, I can't claim to be the Banshee anymore, so that's out the window.
Were you doing that before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably
There's
something
actually
else.
Elsa here. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think one of you or Quinn is evil. Which one do you think it is?
I don't know. Probably me, man.
I don't know what else to give, though.
I just gave you.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah. We talked about
All right, I'll guess you today.
possibly
then.
making him a drunk.
Cool, go ahead.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Make him think they have something
I
they don't.
don't know how this is going to go for me, but I'm not dead yet. And either Quinn or Tiffy is the zealot because they've both voted on everything regardless of what happens.
Nick's been vote counting.
Uh-huh. I've been trying, everyone. I'll see how long I can stay alive. I have a 50-50 zealot chance. And if I can find my teammate, who I think Jerome is one of, I will attempt to put this shit together and get myself my Godfather kill.
Nice. All right. Good luck.
Yeah. Bye.
Because I have a distinct left and right.
Yep.
All right, players. We can do our daily Alsahir guesses if you would like to. Nina.
I will also here guess that Tiffy and Rob are minions and Ash is the demon.
Heard. Quinn.
I would like to also hear guess. Let's see here. Who's random? That Steve and Tiffy are the demons, and McKay and Ash are the minions.
Heard.
Nice.
That is very random.
Coulson.
I'd like to also here guess Nick as the demon and Tiffy and Jerome as the minions.
Heard. Neutral Steve.
I would like to also wail.
You may.
Thank you. Thank you.
Too late. He already did.
Yeah, Steve. Evil Steve. He doesn't need your permission. He's neutral Steve. A little bit higher on the food chain if you're going bottom to top.
Oh, burns. Hey.
All right. Nominations are open.
Becca nominates Tiffy.
Becca nominates Tiffy. Tell us why.
Banshee Proc tonight too.
Yeah.
Jumping from one meta to another.
Tiffy.
I had a hard claim from the Banshee of Banshee. Why would I kill? No.
All right. 5 is the number.
Yeah! I saw both neutral Steve hands go up.
No.
Double I5?
3 is not enough. Tiffy safe for the day. And cheated.
Coulson will nominate Nick.
Coulson nominates Nick. Tell us why.
I've heard this is a good quadrant to kill into. This Quinn, Nick, Rob block over here. So let's get one of them.
Sick Nick?
Hey man, you said I think either you or Quinn are evil. Who do you think is evil? And I said probably me.
Yeah, you did.
So, you're doing what I told you.
Hey, Nick, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McKay and I, we do the same shit regularly.
All right. 5 is the number.
Sorry, Nick.
Ooh, Banshee vote.
I just sorry. Something that I don't like. Holy shit.
7 is a lot. Sick Nick's now on the block.
Evil Steve, I was wrong.
Eric?
I did it wrong.
I would like to nominate Jerome.
Eric nominates Jerome. Tell us why.
I'm the alchemist boffin, which would give a kind of a detracting ability to the demon. I believe it's the zealot. Jerome is voted on every nomination.
Jerome?
I'm going to take my claim of Alchemist Goblin. Which means...
All right. Yeah, Jerome claims Goblin. 7 will tie. It'll take 8 to put Jerome on the block.
Eric, I'm going to propose a pretty radical theory. You ready for this? Jerome is just the zealot.
What's happening?
That's a possibility.
6 is not enough. Jerome is safe for the day.
Could have won. Could have won, guys.
Since I can do it, Steve will nominate Becca.
Steve nominates Becca. Tell us why.
Claimed my role to my face, and not the role that I'm currently executing. The role that I actually started. I'm the philosopher Banshee.
Ooh, shit.
Now, Pixie's on the script, but I don't believe it.
Becca?
I am in fact the Pixie Philo.
Well, theoretically, were.
Yes.
Don't
Now,
believe
I
it.
have some insider baseball on that particular claim, as I know what we've been talking about on our own servers with our stupid clock tower shit, Becca, and I'm not sure I believe you.
8 is the number.
Steve, how badly do you want this?
Yeah. I believe this
His
is...
hands up. Wait, he can vote one. Wait.
That's a lot of...
I can nominate...
8's enough. Becca's now on the block.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to do the thing where I say, actually, I would like to not die. Cool, so good.
Nope. You're safe.
Final call for nominations?
For a second there, instead of saying my stupid 3 in front of town again.
It is a stupid 3.
Did you?
It's really dumb.
Jerome implied you stole them from me. Did you do that?
No, I didn't. We
Okay.
said that independently. I was doing that before I talked to him.
Yeah, for people inside the community that share similar roles. I know.
Yeah, and then I
already
heard
had two that are
his.
similar.
Bringing this
his, and I was
day.
like, holy shit.
I'm gonna claim to be the OG here, okay?
I think it was just independent.
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2,
Are you working, Grinder?
1. Becca has been executed and dies. And the game is now over. And congratulations goes
cannot
to our
Swear to
good
God, Becca.
team. Wow.
I am
I was
loving
so
this.
obvious, Becca.
Yeah, so Becca was indeed our starting and ending Fangu, who was nominated and called out by her own minion, Sick Nick the Godfather.
I was trying to help you find me.
Which was possible only because our alchemist Eric providing the Boffin Poppy Grower ability to our demon.
Oh,
God.
Wow.
Which meant evil would have no way to know each other unless the demon died, which they could have done with a Fangu jump. Unfortunately, last night, our philosopher turned Banshee was targeted not just by Becca, but also by Tiffy, your lunatic, who did indeed pick Neutral Steve to die.
Nice.
You did it, Tiffy.
It was Tiffy after all. It's been Tiffy all along.
that's funny.
Also, though, when McKay, the snake charmer, was on the block, they decided to guess that Nina was the damsel. But Nina was actually the damsel.
I was gonna do that at the last second. Nina, I was like, listen, I'm gonna.
But with no panic, the evil team had no idea to know to even panic to make a minion damsel guess in with their demon on the block because the alchemist.
I almost yelled at the minions to damsel guess.
Yeah, no, you could have yelled Nick damsel guess, and I would have.
We also have Rob, your balloonist, who was shown first lunatic and then the demon, because you learned the demon on the night 2. Coulson, your Alsa here, who did not get too close with anything. Oh, by the way, Tiffy, your lunatic, thought that she had the Boffin granting her the zealot ability. She did not actually have any ability, but Jerome was the zealot.
God, that's hilarious.
And Tiffy actually forgot to vote on herself when she was nominated as well.
Vote on herself. So
I messaged Steve and I was like, crap, I forgot to vote on myself.
Look, was it cheating? No, you never actually had the zealot ability in the first place, so you're good. You just meted me that you knew it. And then, unfortunately, our Shugenja, stuck on the wrong side of town between minions, demons, and fake minions, was sat and pointed right at the Goblin Quinn next door.
Oh my god, amazing.
So hard.
So that was, despite the technical difficulties, it was kind of a short, silly game. If you ever give Tiffy the chance to kill the Banshee, she will. Tiffy, when we talked before the game, and I said, be careful about the Banshee, there actually wasn't one in play, but we manifested it into existence, and you managed to hit it. It is just a clock tower trope, never going away now.
Tiffy, what did I tell you? Very first conversation of day 1. I went right to Tiffy and I said, I'm the role that you would claim. She goes, the Banshee? I was like, yes, I am.
Tiffy, I was
not
convinced
the
there wasn't a
demon, he's
Banshee on the
not the
script.
Banshee. And
But
yet
then when you
somehow-
claimed it to me, I was like, I'm going to do something funny for stream.
Tiffy,
You did do it intentionally. Did you think you were the demon still at that point?
Yes.
Okay.
I was surprised when the game ended.
God.
So, as far as prediction goes, we decided to ask who was going to be the ending demon. So obviously it could have been Becca, it could have been any of our 3 outsiders, or it could have been, I put one other because it could have been McKay or Snake Charmer, or theoretically Neutral Steve the Philosopher could have gone Snake Charmer and taken it. We didn't know at the time. The prediction ends with the same person that it started with, and guess what, Becca? Only 3% of people voted on you. There's only 2 people that voted on you. You were a very outside shot. So guess what?
Believed in you.
You showed them.
We were all rooting for you.
2 people just won 27,000 points split between the 2 of them.
Wow.
They just cleaned up. Sometimes betting the outside bet is worth it. I don't know who the 2 were. It goes to Lunaxon and Seidel, LG Seidel. We did have the least vote was on Nina. Only one person bet 20 points on you, Nina. I think that was just the outside gamble, but didn't happen.
Come on, Chad. You got high numbers like I do.
All right, that was game 1. We're going to take a quick break and get set up for game 2. We're going to spin that community wheel and see what comes up, so don't go anywhere, and hopefully we stay nice and stable for the rest of the night. So hang in there. We'll be right back for game 2.
Denny hearable now?
Denny
I
is
know.
audible.
Yay!
Denny's back.
After what you did in my house, Sick Nick,
Yeah, I broke in.
You
I
did
broke
this
your
to me.
shit.
And ate a whole jar of Nutella too.
I drove all the way to I don't know what state you're in, and I broke your shit.
All right. Welcome, chat, for game 2. Let's hope the game 2 stream issues stay stable. Ever since I've changed the server that I'm pointing at on the restream side, it's been stable as far as I can tell. So I do believe that was the culprit. I think we spent more time fixing technical stream issues than we spent playing Clock Tower that game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have been how it goes. But it is one of my favorite times, the time when we don't know what's going to happen next because we are playing Community Wheel. If you're not familiar with what Community Wheel is, this is a collection of scripts that we've taken, both scripts that have been in our contest, scripts that were written on our community, scripts that were just submitted by people that wanted to be played. We throw them all on this wheel, we spin it, whatever comes up, that's what we're going to play. So Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we may learn.
Quinn.
I don't
Quinn's
like
throwing-
insinuating
Quinn's
that
throwing
we
their
will
shoulder
learn our
out.
lessons.
Uh-oh.
We're not known to learn lessons here.
Guess
We are,
what?
in fact, bad at it.
We are playing Denny Boy script.
again?
Again.
Hooray!
We are playing Arise by Denny Boy, which we have played on stream recently. Did it come up? I know we ran it once and we put a traveler in that screwed everything up. And then maybe it got ran again. I don't remember.
It did get run in the 48-hour stream, I think.
Yeah, I think we ran it again. I think that this wheel really likes to pick the same script because we had Who Am I like 3 times in a row, and then we took it off, and now it's picked Denny's like 3 times in a row.
We waited.
It chooses its favorite person.
All right. Is 1.1 the latest version, I'm assuming?
No, it's 1.41 or something.
Oh, is it on the script repository?
It is on the script repository.
I will grab the latest one from there. All right.
You guys do that. I'll be back.
There we go. The latest version straight from the source.
That looks right to me.
141. Arise by Denny Boy. Since we got you here, Denny Boy, why don't you give the elevator pitch to chat?
Sure, happily. So this script is all about my favorite demon in all of Clock Tower, and a demon that doesn't get a lot of love because it's very hard to fit into scripts, the Shabaloth. So it's the script is built around all of the funny things that the Shabaloth's revive ability can do, both being helpful and harmful to the good and evil team. And so there's lots of shenanigans to be had. Typically, things that are once per game are no longer once per game. And it can lead to lots of crazy stuff. Standard Hatter revives are expected to occur as often as possible. So Steve's probably going to revive every single night unless there's a reason he can't. I don't know. Lots of fun. So we'll see what happens.
You did say Standard Hatter, right? So you would recommend not Chaos Hatter?
I'm considering putting in like a homebrew rule. Well, the problem with Chaos Hatter is that if there's a new demon, then there can't be a revive for like the next opportunity because it's a new demon.
Yep.
So I'm thinking about doing like a homebrew rule where like the demon changes, then there's still a revive the next day. In which case, Chaos Hatter would be like perfectly fine then at that point. But I haven't gone that far
Got
yet.
it.
So.
Okay.
So this is a perpetual motion machine.
I haven't worked on it too much recently, so.
No, I mean the game goes on forever.
No, more
Two
people
kills a
die
night.
than live.
You put my favorite role on
This is
it.
the best script ever.
You put High Priestess on it. Yay! That means I have
I
a
love High
chance of
Priestess,
being my
too.
favorite thing.
All right. I'm going to go rack up a game. You guys sit tight for just a minute, and we'll figure out what characters are going to be in the bag. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Shabaloth. Let's bet on it.
Yeah.
All right. Solo Shab script. Arise by Denny Boy is the script. And Julie, you did unfortunately miss the spin. It did come up with Arise. Alan Michael with the shout out. I will get to that when the game starts. No redemptions on Demon, because guess what? It's a Shabaloth. But if you have other characters you'd like to see, I do like Lucky to You as a method of death, which I do love with the community wheel running me over. So let's see if you guys have any other characters you'd like to see. Some of you just made out like a bandit in that last betting round. Turned 300 points into 30,000. Can you request a double? You can request it. I just can't honor it. Now, generally with this, like adding extra outsiders is pretty fun and pretty powerful because you get to sort of cycle them, which is nice. And if you give a widow, you can show a ping. Yes, 10,000 points to get a Shab in play now. All right, doesn't look like we have any requests flooding in, so I'll go ahead and start picking some characters. Professor is always interesting in this script, and you don't get to see Professor very often. Wonder if we put a Professor in just for the sake of it. An Atheist one day. Ooh, chat's gonna hate. Like players are gonna be like, "God damn, Summer Silent giving me Atheist." Let's see, Poisoner is always good. You know, the Poison Luck someone, or Serenovus is just like a fun version of Poisoner. Do we want to do Widow? Probably not. We could just go Baron. Oh, Baron doesn't do much with the Shab, but Sicknick did want a High Priestess, so that's fun. Fortune Teller feels pretty cool. Alan Michael gets a Dice Witch. You want the High Priestess for Alan Michael. You know what? I'm feeling nice. Because I had already added that before you asked for it, I will refund the points for you because I already had it in the bag. So there you go. If you want to change something else, you can. So I think something like Barber. I'm almost tempted to just do this, like put a Baron Poisoner, and then let's just put like all these bad outsiders in play and let them like cycle them like crazy. That seems wild to me. And then we can do things like Empath, Noble. What if we did like an Amnesiac that triggered on outsiders dying, like a Godfather thing? Farmer is, I'm going to add that because that's a good booby trap for evil to have to dance around as the farmer, right? What's up, Tyler? Yeah, let's rock it. Maybe Fortune Teller and Empath and Farmer's too good on this. Let's get rid of the Empath and let's do Juggler. Here's what we'll do. If the Plague Doctor dies, we'll get the Boffin ability and give the demon an Amnesiac ability that's very powerful. I'm worried about Professor. Like how I fail to see like how Professor really helps, but maybe we'll switch out Juggler for Professor. Yeah. All right, let's do it. If we get a Boffin in play in either a Hatter or a Plague Doctor, we will give the demon a powerful Amnesiac ability, potentially triple kill. Professor is rough with 4 outsiders. That is true. But we're doing it anyways. I want evil to win. All right, I'm going to pass these out. Is there anything I want to... Oh, my God. Is there anything I want to worry about here? Now we're doing it. I'm second guessing Baron. Chat, convince me Baron's fine. Fine, it's fine with the fortune teller ability. All right, I swapped out of Dallas. I swapped to Chicago. And we'll see if that stabilizes. Yeah, the poisoner picked my internet connection. When I noticed it was unstable, I immediately stopped streaming and went to a new server to make it happen. Okay. Let me just triple check something real quick. Okay. Cleaning up some stuff. Okay, there we go. I think Restream is having internal issues, or they're rolling out a patch and taking down their servers. I don't know. Let's see. What are our bluffs going to be? Empath. Juggler. Oracle.
I'll delve into the channel and make sure it's okay.
All right, players, you should have your roles.
As a really friendly reminder, Steve, if High Priestess is in the game, try and run it more socially as to mechanically.
Got it.
Compared to the script better.
Strong arming the storyteller and how they want to run their thing.
It's Denny Boy's here. I will take all the tips I can get.
Says the actual.
I did it for you last game, Denny Boy.
I appreciated that. Thank you all, friends, for
yes.
I suspect Denny might actually be the High Priestess this time because it sort of triggered their memory when they got the token.
No, we were just kind of
We had our tokens before that. I have found the meme.
Yeah.
In big block letters, stop playing Clock Tower. Voting when
That's
dead,
fine.
not physically possible. You could be evil without knowing, unfair. Good can lose by killing the demon, cruel.
Hey, Nina.
Why is Steve on my team? I wanted to poison him.
You still can.
No, that's pretty messed up. It's kind of a waste, isn't it?
Probably.
I'm gonna poison Rob.
All right, Rob it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I will do Alan Michael your shout out when we start day 1. Okay. Did I pick? I'm almost tempted to frame the farmer. Now you know what? Evil good needs all the help they can get. Yeah, we'll put it on Tiffy. Hey, Eric.
Hey.
Go ahead and pick 2 players.
I am going to choose Steve and Jerome.
You pick Steve and Jerome. And no, neither of them are the demon.
Thank you much.
Enjoy. Denny Boy said the High Priestess ping should be more social and less mechanical. All right. Twitch is still down for you. Interesting. It looks stable on my end. Is people on Twitch, are you guys okay? Internet of distress. I love it. Hey there, Sick Nick. All right, you ready for your noble pings?
Sure, I'm gonna treat them like High Priestess names.
Okay. Going around the circle, you have Ninja Nina.
Of course I do.
Quinn.
Of course I do.
And Becca.
Oh, yes! The triple kill.
Yeah. Go have fun with that, Sick Nick.
I will. I will have a lot of fun. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Bye.
All right, High Priestess. In terms of like social versus mechanical, it's hard to say. We'll just do the nice thing. We'll send Tiffy to the script creator for tips. Hey, Tiffy.
Hey, just to catch you up on town chat, we're all saying that we really love Courtney.
We do love Courtney. Courtney's in chat right now too, or at least she was earlier. So we love Courtney. Courtney's been updating Instagram.
Right. Right. We there was a meme that Nick shared that we're like, put this on Insta, and Courtney was like, it's already there.
Shout outs, Courtney. You're the best. For this game, though, with your High Priestess ability, I do think you would be best served by talking to the script creator itself. The script creator himself, I guess, is the way to word it. Denny Boy.
The 3 o'clock to my 9 o'clock. Ah, absolutely. Thank you.
Enjoy. Hello there, Ash. Demon again, but not Fangu, but yes, Demon again.
Yes, Demon. Oh god. We'll
So
see how this goes.
Yeah, how you
Shuffle is hard.
Yeah, it's especially when people know it's a shab. I mean, usually you do that dance of like, is it a shab? Is it something else? No, people know that there's 2 kills coming every night.
It's the thing that I've dealt with before is that there's a lot of pre-planning that has to go into being the shab, especially when you get really close to endgame, because you kind of have to predict who the storyteller is going to revive and kind of just nip that in the bud before it can be a problem. So once you start getting really low down in player counts, it gets a lot more difficult. I've successfully done it once.
Okay, fair. Also, Denny Boy did load the script with a lot of people that like don't want to be regurgitated and recycled, and you know we get to have fun and do that as much as we can. It's kind of the
force them to be revived.
Yes, like you know, there's a lot of outsiders that might not want to die. Yeah, force them to be revived when they thought they were safe. Or people, and we do have a little more leeway in what we do than normal, I think. So that's going to be fun for us.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Good luck.
See ya.
I had the book across the street.
Go and take your chances.
Yeah,
No, actually, there's like no rooms at all available for Origins if you guys are going.
Yep.
Good morning, players. Before we get started, and I tell you that I was eaten and regurgitated and re-eaten by a Shabaloth, we must do one important thing, and that is give Alan Michael a town shout out. What's up, Alan Michael?
Hey!
All right. 5 minutes.
Who wants to chat?
Oh, I didn't do the...
I'm feeling this sleepy instantly. Oh no.
Okay, lucky to you. I will refund your points, and then I will say it when they come back to town.
Do I go with the?
I forgot it was for me and not for like the player that died. It specifically says Evil Steve. Okay.
Oh, it's the wrong button.
I'm not going to tell you what I am right now.
That's
'cause
fine.
It's kind of out of the blue, but I can see it.
I got it. So you're Snake Charm who got...
I am the
so you're
snake charmer.
The demon
that's
who
right.
was Snake Charmed last night. You're not going to tell anybody until day 6.
Yeah, day 6 seems appropriate, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Predictions up.
Steve,
Good evil.
Social
Here we
high
go.
priestess. I got you. I got you,
Social high
brother.
priestess. It's okay. I frequently talk to Denny first thing in the game anyway, so that's fine.
I like it. I should probably tell you something.
You don't have to tell me anything. It's fine.
Nothing?
You can just claim high priestess to me.
Tiffy, you're not going to believe this. It's a social character. I'm the high priestess, and I saw you.
Awesome. So I have a pixie, but I'm the pixie. I'll claim pixie, but
You're
I
the
don't want to get
pixie.
eaten. I'm the
Okay.
pixie.
I've given you some names to
Yeah.
avoid.
So you're the only. I'm gonna put a lot of trust in you. You are the only person I'm gonna claim Klutz to.
Okay.
If you tell anyone else that I am the Klutz, I will be sad.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get you killed and let you tell everyone that you're the Klutz.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna claim Klutz on the block. I'm gonna claim that I'm spent and I'm fine with this.
Okay, cool.
Say you got the shittiest social read off me or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
well, I'll say that you were a noble pig, is what I'll say, because I don't intend on keeping this secret.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Leave that there. Thank you.
Yeah, I will suggest it later. See ya.
It's killed by the demon?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
look at this
But
chat.
it will proc, but it's
The
better
Hatter
to have it proc
and the Plague
early
Doctor.
than have it possibly proc multiple times.
You do realize my first two chats have been with people who are claiming outsiders. So there's 3 outsiders in the game right now.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
What is outsider minute on this? Oh, there's a Baron.
Mr. Baron.
So probably a Baron game then.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The characters are like cousins, essentially, right? They're like cousins. Plague Doctor and Hatter.
I'll say I'm. I don't even have twos. I'll say I'm either. I'm a character that's got a lot of social stuff going on. So I am either the Raven Keeper, the High Priestess, the Empath.
All right.
Social stuff going on.
Or the empath.
Cycled in and out of play.
So the other person, I have another outsider claim in my noble pings, who has said the words "kill me today."
I hate this.
So the third one of you is Nina, and we need to kill into that. Because if the two of you,
you're murdering me first.
Solid logic.
no, you're gonna have to fight with numero dos, my guy. I'm gonna come out in the middle of town at the beginning of nominations and say, "Listen, I'm the noble. I talked to 2 of my 3 pings, and they both asked me to kill them." So I don't know what we're doing.
Classic noble ping stuff. Don't worry about it.
Evil Hand is busy writing.
Evil Hand.
So.
The Evil Hand. There we go. All right. Are you an outsider?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, that's good because I've met 3 outsiders today.
What a world we live in. That many outsiders.
That means there's a Baron. Are you a Baron?
No, not to my knowledge. Though I think I'd know about that one.
Do you want to tell me what you are, though? Because then I'll hard claim to you.
Oracle.
Okay. I am a Plague Doctor.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine that the Plague Doctor is actually the one who makes the plague. Doctor that
I mean,
cooks
that's
plagues.
it's fair.
I know it's not what that's meant to be read, but that is a funnier interpretation.
The mask does look like he does make the plague.
Yeah, right? He has the evil scientist vibes.
For sure.
All right, welcome back to town. Sick Nick has her hand up, so you can go ahead and take the floor.
Hi. So my shit has been complicated vastly. I was coming into this, gonna have a fun time. I'm the noble. I spoke to 2 of my 3 pings today. Both of them led the conversation with "I need you to kill me." So I'm not fighting between it. They're gonna have to not campaign for themselves now.
You said they do or they don't want them to be killed?
Yeah, they do. Desperately, both of them want to die.
Oh, I'll die too. I don't care.
Yeah, can I throw my hat in that ring? I'd like to die.
No, I need to die today.
I really want
I need to die, Becca. I need to die. What are you, Becca?
I really want Nick to die. I really want Nick to die, guys.
I'm gonna say that the third noble ping is Nina. The other 2 have very, very loudly said that they want to die, which leads me to believe
Just kill me. I don't care. I'm a day one roll. You can kill me tomorrow.
See, dude, that's not what the other two were saying.
That's
They're saying now.
fine.
Why do they want death?
I'm a day one roll.
We need to kill me so that it procs, so that the evil team cannot cycle me in and out of play at night.
Okay, yeah, Becca wins this one.
Also
We'll
already
nominate
kill me.
Becca.
Wild as shit.
Before nominations, there's still hands up and possible juggles.
Oh yeah, we got to juggle Nina's all 5 demons.
Eric, your hands up.
Yeah, I'd like to juggle Nina as all 5 demons. Oh wait, there's only one. That's it.
All right. Heard. Tenny boy.
May I please juggle Sick Nick, Ash, Ninja Nita, Jerome, and Quinn as the Shabaloth.
Heard.
None of you are the juggler because I am. I'm saying
Nina?
Damsel again. I am the juggler, and I would like to juggle Rob as the plague doctor, Becca as the barber, Eric as the empath, Coulson as the shab.
Heard.
And myself as the juggler.
Tiffy.
Tiffy would like to claim juggler and juggle herself as the klutz, and then juggle 5 really sharp knives that are on fire near Sick Nick.
Wow.
Heard.
Welcome back, Nick.
Neutral Steve.
Yes, I would like to claim Amnesiac and point at Denny Boy.
Heard. Rob.
I just want to tell Sick Nick Rob's noble strategy, but I can do that later.
Yeah, I had a plan. I
No, but
had
I
a
have
plan.
So the noble strategy is if you keep all the pings alive to the end of the game, you either A, win the game as good, or B, are guaranteed to be on a final 3 with only 1 evil.
Okay, yeah, that's so cool. They immediately started yelling at me to kill them. They do not want to stay alive.
Hey, Steve, can I ask my question now?
Sure. All right. What's your question, Neutral Steve?
My question is, and I'm going to probably get a cold, is if my ability has anything to do with reminder tokens. I know I pointed at somebody, but you know.
Yeah, probably a cold for sure.
Probably.
So cold because you don't have a power. That's probably why.
My I've forgotten my power so horribly I don't even have it anymore.
Agreed. It's under your hat somewhere.
Thank you.
Again in the future.
Myself.
The entire evil team.
Denny boy, your hand was up before I went to the console. Did you still have a question?
I just talked to Rob about his noble suggestion.
Yeah.
All right. I'll open nomination, but Rob, your hand's up.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell people that I've heard of 3 outsiders we might have a Baron.
Oh, you don't say.
By the way.
So maybe we don't want to kill the Hatter then.
By the way, does anyone have a widow ping?
No.
Cool.
No, I don't.
Relevant question to ask, I guess.
Jerome?
Well, I feel like it's swing at the minion. If that was going to die no matter what, anyway, at some point, none of them is really. They may get a bit by getting something as the Baron, but there's nothing that's really that tired, too tired to me. So we can afford to leave her alive, but that's my opinion on that. I would look into killing Nina because she's the one that doesn't want to die.
This is one day because I get 1 days of information.
I still don't know what Jerome said because I have a hard time understanding Jerome because Jerome talks very fast.
Hey, Jerome, if you got a camera, then we'd be able to see your lips move, and that would help us be able to hear what you're saying.
He has a camera.
Yes, he's going to make him a VTuber model.
Second call.
Quinn nominates Becca.
Oh, actually, real quick, one other thing I forgot. There was supposed to be a death redemption at the top of the game that I forgot to read out for me. So I will read it now before and refund the points before I forget. So Lucky to You says the community wheel breaks free and runs Evil Steve down, running him over. So that's how I died. It wasn't the Shab thing. It was that. All right, sorry. Now nominations are open.
Quinn nominates Becca.
Quinn nominates Becca. Tell us more, Quinn.
You win.
Becca?
I am the Hatter. We should kill me now so that I proc. We know that the minions switch, and I can't be rezzed at night so that evil can't cycle me in and out of play.
I mean, they technically can res you at night.
If they target you
These
tonight.
things a kill into you.
If they sink a
I
kill,
didn't
yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, Becca.
Do we really want to give the
Why would you do
widow? Give them the widow?
Huh?
6 is the number.
They're gonna get it
Oh,
eventually.
right. I get to forget
We
how
hold
Hatter
off
works.
on
Let's
giving
make
the widow
them
ability.
do it though.
The longer we hold off, the worse the widow is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it?
So I
Yeah,
don't
because
think.
if the demon kills you tonight, Becca, then
6
no, we're
is
done.
enough. Becca's now on the block.
All right.
If you'd like an alternative, I also want to die.
Queen
I
does want to die. I confirm that.
I might be less of a dodgy pick than Becca for certain people who don't believe.
Jerome and
spirit,
Ash.
as I am the klutz.
All right, Jerome nominates Ash. Tell us why, Jerome.
I think honestly, we gain more by getting with Hatter by letting it simmer a little while. And also the other reason is that apparently Nina is the one that doesn't want to die in the double ping, which to me indicates she's the evil one. And she did send a little message to Ash when they started. So I think
Usually do.
Nina and Ash might be in cohort somewhere.
Ash, your defense.
Nina was just saying hi. I prefer to live a little bit longer.
All right, 7's the number.
I think we're all pretty good about not messaging based on game information. You know,
Are you kidding? I send both my neighbors my roll the minute
4's not enough.
Hey, I'm still waiting on a Nick. Here's my
I
message.
told you out loud.
That's not good enough. I want a message too.
Voiceover's on the script, so information could be off.
But presumably only one information off per night, unless there's a widow in play already that poisoned themselves, which
Right.
then it wouldn't be. Never mind.
Any oh, Rob, your hands up.
Thank you, Nick. That is good.
Yes. I would like to claim Farmer, Ravenkeeper, or Philosopher. Please kill me, demon.
Denny Boy.
May I please nominate Sick Nick?
Denny Boy nominates Sick Nick. Tell us why.
We have 3 noble pings that are happy to die. It's possible Sick Nick could be a drunk or evil.
God, I
Fake
hope
noble
so.
pings.
Drunk, evil, poison.
Sick Nick.
Fine.
Knives on fire.
Fine.
Could Nick be the drunk and a drunk?
Definitely that second
What?
one. I won't
7's the
tell you
number.
exactly what I was doing last night, but it did involve margaritas.
Here we go.
I keep looking for my 2 hands. I don't have double hands for
It's
voting.
giving me 2 margaritas. I'm up.
I mean, that was fun before. Wasn't it?
Margaritas. I'm up.
7 is enough.
Yeah,
Sick Nick is now on the block.
Are we not killing the Hatter and we're killing me instead?
Knives on fire, baby.
Let's kill Nina instead.
You know what?
Give me one day.
See, my thing is, I'm only voting on 3 names.
She's one of them.
Yeah, I know.
Final call.
Somebody
Becca
else is
nominates
gonna live.
Jerome.
All
Rob
right.
nominates Tiffany.
I heard Becca nominates Jerome. Tell us why, Becca.
If we're not killing me, I would rather kill someone that I think is evil, and I trust Nick way more than I trust Jerome right now.
Jerome.
I'm against voting. I'm against killing Nick. I don't see why me. I wanted to have the vote going in a way that favor Nick's information. So I don't know why me.
8's the new number.
If you don't want to vote on this, hi, I'm low-hanging fruit. As the people that has fallen to the ground.
No, I think Nick's a better kill.
I think you might have
I
gotten
don't
stuck.
care.
She's not enough.
My
Quinn
death
nominates
will
Quinn.
not.
Wait, I already
Okay.
nominated Becca.
My
Fuck.
information says that Nick is a good kill.
Rob
For
nominates
instance,
Tiffy.
Rob nominates Tiffy. Tell us why, Rob.
because Tiffy thinks Nick is a good kill, therefore, and frankly, Tiffy lied to me last game, so I am having post-game nomination syndrome.
Tiffy?
One, I lied to you because I thought I was the demon. Number two, knives on fire, Rob. Don't want them to get too close to you. Knives on fire.
Tiffy, is this a science thing? Are we
It's
doing
like such a
science by
half-hearted
killing
threat.
me?
Tiffy, I dare you to kill me.
Maybe.
8's the number.
Yeah, let's vote on it.
I mean,
She's
if we're
claiming to want to get her
sciencing
juggler number, Rob.
and I'm the person who we're sciencing on, I'm fine with that. However, I would like to be told why.
I don't
Nick,
I don't
what science
understand.
are you
Three's not enough.
There's no science on this.
It seems like it's going to be hard to get this
Oh,
lifted. I will bring this day to a close. Quinn,
This is me begging.
in
I'll
3,
nominate Quinn.
Sick Nick nominates Quinn. Tell us why.
To say that I did it because he asked me to very nicely at the start of our conversation at the top of the day.
Quinn,
Lift!
8's the number.
I'll vote with you, Quinn.
Thanks, Steve. You're a real one.
I'm out. If it's
I'm
spam, I
not-
have to do
We're
that.
not getting it past 8, so I'll chip in.
Chip in.
All right. 5's not enough. Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Sick Nick has been executed and dies.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
That was a scam.
I'm sorry.
Tiffy, did you just laugh? We killed Tiffy
Ding
tomorrow.
dong, and the widow's dead.
Remember when you laughed because Quinn told you that he broke his leg?
Yeah, I did do that.
That was funny.
Hey, Nina.
Come
Go-
on.
Go ahead and make up. I do love that, like, the thing that, like, is like, oh, every other person in the Noble Ping wants to die. And you're
So
like,
it
just
must be
give me
me.
one
I'm
day.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, just give me one day. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because at this point I'm thinking we gotta get Becca out of here so I can swap the poisoner back in. Because what good is the Baron to us at this point?
That's fair.
I'm gonna pick Tiffy.
All right, cool. Tiffy it is. Enjoy. Hey, Ash.
I wanted to hear the rest of that, but I'll honor the fact that I should be here instead.
I'll let you use the cards if you prefer.
Nah. I was just learning science stuff for Rob. He was explaining about stuff about brain aneurysms and stuff, and it was cool.
All right. Go ahead and pick 2 players for me.
Oh God, I decided who I'm not picking. I'm not picking Quinn or Becca because I think it's both funnier and more useful for me to save those till later.
Okay.
And I also don't want them to keep getting rezzed either, because that would kind of be problematic in that then I have to keep killing them over and over again. People will know they're good. So that leaves me. I'm also not killing Rob because he claimed me Plague Doctor, and I think he's probably not poisoned anymore, but still not going to chance that at all.
Okay. Okay.
So that leaves everyone else.
Just everyone else. That's your.
At least there's only 5 people that I'd still consider, but it's kind of an arbitrary decision between those 5. So I don't really have anything aside from Jerome. And I'd rather not spread a farmer, and he did claim farmer to me. Not that I really believe he's the farmer, but still. I'll do Tiffy and Eric.
All right, Tiffy and Eric it is. All right, thank you, Ash.
Let's see how bad of a decision I made. At least I can't resurrect a Banshee.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Enjoy. That's a solid pick. That's like 2 of the townsfolk. Also, Bensei, that's the ability I had in mind. The demon and the ability is you choose who gets rezzed. Yes. That is, you are 100%. This is why okay. This script warps the outsider meta a little bit, because if you out as an outsider, you're not going to get jumped to, but you're just putting a target on everyone else's back. Yeah, we might actually get more Noble Pings. Hey, Denny boy.
Hi there.
Would you like to use your ability?
Okay, I would like to use my ability. Here's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that they killed Becca, they created a widow, and if they are really smart and they saw the Grim, they might have just poisoned Sick Nick. And if they did, fair play to them. They also might have just poisoned me, which, was also reasonable.
There's a lot of things that could have happened, yeah.
I would like to target Sick Nick tonight, please.
Sick Nick it is. Thank you, Denny boy.
Thanks, Steve.
This is just going to put Sick Nick back in purgatory now, right? Yeah, new noble pings, right? I'm guessing I just put the other minion, or do I actually go full throttle and put the demon? Do I put Ash in these pings? There's a barber out there. We could barber swap. We're gonna do the crazy thing here. Do I put Coulson or Rob in these pings? Yeah, Coulson. Coulson's the one. That's right, Alan Michael. There we go. At least one does. There's no townsfolk left. What are you talking about? I'm not putting Denny. We want Coulson to die because we're putting the freaking demon in noble pings. Hey, Sick Nick.
Why am I being woken up?
You're getting noble pings. Are you ready? All right. Going around the circle. Ash. Jerome. Coulson.
Why are they 3 new people?
I don't know. You have to figure it out.
God damn. I'm gonna have to wake up and tell these fucking people.
Agree?
They have new names.
Yep. Bye. Have fun. This is why I missed having you on stream, Sick Nick. Yeah, I mean, we can res, theoretically, we can res Eric. Probably Eric is the better res, but maybe Tiffy's worth considering too. That's everyone, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do it.
Oh no.
I'm ready for whatever this bombshell's gonna be.
Good morning to our players. Unfortunately, Eric has died in the night, as has Tiffy.
Oh, maybe not.
But Sick Nick's back alive.
Yeah.
What?
I have 3 new different fun names.
Oh God.
Love fun names.
And those new different fun names are Coulson, Ash, Jerome.
It's Ash. It's Ash.
Somebody please come kill me again.
I'll come kill you.
No. Oh, for God's sake.
God damn it. Why would you do this?
I thought it'd be fun. You seem to be having a great time.
Uh,
I mean, that's why Tiffy and I were so insistent to get you killed yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
I trust your 3 names now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
happy if your new 3 names are real, I could see it be Nina and Ash. That seems quite reasonable to me.
Okay.
I also miss Nick.
I'll let you take a deep breather, I guess.
Yeah.
You should get some rest.
Bye.
The juggler?
Yes, I don't know why. Like, just because I don't want to die day 1, that suddenly makes me the evil one in the noble pings.
Oh, I didn't. I just
Yeah,
voted for
no,
all of
I know. I don't know. I don't know. It is
them. I
what it
voted
is.
for all of them. Just made it
Yeah.
simple. Yeah. No,
Well, I mean, and Sick Nick could have been the drunk too. So
right.
Just noble things.
With the
Peak noble play.
caveat that
That'll be
there's
the
a
YouTube video.
barber, I believe, on the script. Yes, because I was bluffing it. I better know. I'm the fortune teller.
oh, that
And
sucks.
so the information, the people I picked on that first night were Jerome and Steve.
And did you get a yes or no?
I gotta know.
Okay.
So,
Well-
with the caveat that there's a barber, and I
Yeah.
guess it's not Chaos Hatter. So, Is the
Yeah.
barber the only way they can move around, I think, then?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
But all right, cool. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Watchman. I actually do believe Nina is evil because I am the empath, and I had a 1, and then I had a 1 again.
Okay. Yeah, let's kill
Quinn,
Rob.
I gave my claim to Quinn, so you can tell Quinn that if you need to corroborate. But since you were next to me, I didn't want to tell you that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I absolutely understand. And it's funny that you like let Nina in.
Yeah, I wanted to. Well, that was before Nick came out with her stuff, so
Yeah.
I wanted to hear what Nina was saying. And then when she
Right.
said empath in there, and I'd already told you, or I'd already thought about telling you Night Watchman, I'm just like, okay.
Yep. I was High Priestess who was shown a professor, and I used that to get myself killed. So the demon thought I was the professor.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, like I said, you can verify what I said with Quinn. So.
All right. Sounds
Well,
great. Thank you.
Yeah, preferably the Shabeloff kills me. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to talk. Hey.
Hey, Nina.
This is me saying, did you hear me say myself as the juggler at the end there?
I did include that. You said it, and then you said it at the end. I did count that as it. You take that to the bank.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. Yep. All right.
Yeah. What
cool.
number did
Thank
you get?
I said 1, but I need to backpedal into 2 because I think I forgot that I said myself as the juggler there at the end, but that's fine.
Yeah, I did count that. I will say I counted that.
It's all right.
Unless you want me to say I didn't count it, I will back that
I'm
up.
gonna say you didn't count it.
All right. I'll just say
All right.
I locked it in before I counted it. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Sorry.
Bye.
In the second one, I am. But no, I wasn't in the first one.
Oh
So
yeah, I didn't.
Becca and
I
Quinn
didn't.
were competing to die, but I also wanted to die. I said that, but there was already too much noise. to
Usually,
get me killed.
Shellfish, you do that
Now I'm
for
in
Vortox
second
reasons.
What are the second things?
But there's no
I was
Vortox
in
on
the
this script,
bathroom.
so it's a waste on this
Yeah,
script,
Shinjiro.
essentially.
I believe that's right. Yeah.
But people are just used to it on S&V, right?
Nice. That also means that Nick is
Mechanically,
not
there's
the
no
one.
real reason to do that.
Yeah. Nick
I
just-
was
Yeah,
the
sorry.
High Priestess. I was shown the professor yesterday.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I don't care if you kill me. You can kill me all you want.
All right,
So
welcome.
generous, Nina. Thank you.
Welcome back to
welcome.
town. Oh, 1 second. Hello, Neutral Steve.
Oh, I'm back. Last night you gave me Nina's name.
Yeah, nice. Have you? What's your
And
guess?
I'm still getting a cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna go on. Say cold. Definitely cold. Work harder.
Definitely cold. Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Good luck.
Able to talk to, and it was just me and you.
Probably bring ripe bananas.
You should talk to
Bring
chat.
ripe
I hear Steve
bananas.
does that all the time.
And I
All
was
right,
very sad.
Sick Nick, your hands up again. I'm having deja vu.
Nominations open?
It's
Would anyone like to juggle or Philo juggle?
My juggler number was 1.
Jerome?
And not a juggle, but Sicknick, don't make yourself for the love of God.
I can do what I fucking want.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Tiffy?
realize you guys.
You forgot to let me claim Klutz because I was in the bathroom singing the Charlie Brown theme song to myself so I couldn't hear Colson. I claimed Klutz and picked Sick Nick as good.
Tiffy claims Klutz and picks Sick Nick.
Okay,
Heard.
so
Tiffy,
minions are
Actually,
very
that's mechanically
Novus
proven,
Bay,
so yeah,
because
good pick.
why does Tiffy die in the night? We kill Ash today to rule out this world. We either kill Ash or Coulson.
I have a klutz already.
Yeah. Quinn, I thought you were the Klutz.
Yeah.
I publicly claimed Klutz
We
yesterday.
led
This is
with
actually-
that to me, day one.
That's why I think Tiffy's probably just Sarah mad right now.
I was so nervous on this.
There is a certain
Was anyone Sarah mad yesterday?
Certainly not me.
I'm Sarah mad that I'm the plague doctor.
I really think Rob's evil, guys.
Well, no shit.
Everyone always thinks that I'm evil.
Sick Nick.
Rob, listen, I'm not-
Nominations are open if you're ready.
I would like to nominate myself.
Sick Nick nominates Sick Nick. Tell us why.
I don't want to be here anymore. You woke me up at night and I said, why? And you said, I'm giving you noble things. And I said, I don't want more.
Nick, you have a professor somewhere to blame for that.
I know.
Do you know who it
I'm
is?
aware. Yes.
You should be killing them for reviving you.
I know what happened.
Can I make sixes? Can I make sixes defense?
Sure, Jerome, go ahead.
Sicknick is pretty much confirmed good at that point.
Yes.
Let's not let her do this to herself for her own sake.
No.
right.
Why? We have 4 perfectly
voting
good
for
it. To get
evil
out of here.
candidates right now.
5 is the number.
We have such good evil candidates.
Yeah, we're killing Ash.
We can
Definitely.
solve. We have the game solved with just one
Uh-huh.
exception. We are
Solved.
so fucking
2's not enough.
close.
I will say my real role. My real role is High Priestess, and I was shown a professor yesterday.
Nice.
Are you mad right
Oh,
now? Or?
fucking God.
What were your
No,
3
I'm not
names
mad.
today, Nick? What were the 3 names?
Today is Coulson, Ash, and Jerome.
And Jerome will make Ash.
Jerome nominates Ash. Tell us why Jerome.
At that point, I'm pretty sure Ash is evil, and I'm pretty sure Nina is evil with her as well.
Ash.
I don't know why you're medding that so hard. But no, I'd still prefer to stay alive.
It's a hearty laugh from you, Ash.
You know what? I'll use a ghost vote on this.
5 is the number.
Can we get the living bot instead of TPs?
Don't bother, Tiffy. I got you.
Not voting out of protest.
Nick, why would you die?
5's
You're
enough.
converted.
Ash is now on the block.
Because I want to.
Nick
Well,
wants
we don't want
agency
you
in
to.
her own death.
You have to get consent from us to die, Nick.
Everybody
Are
have
we
choice?
over power of attorney?
Right, Evan, right?
Consent is not required.
I'm in a fucking conservatorship. I'm like Britney Spears.
It's a wild game.
Steve will nominate Rob.
Leave Britney
Steve
alone.
nominates Rob. Tell us why, Steve.
This may be me overreading something, but Rob is really being super vocal about wanting to
Just
die
you wait,
at
Evan.
night. I kind of am reading that at this point as kind of a double bluff. I don't know what Nina was claiming day 1, but I am the empath with a 1.
Juggler.
Oh yeah, that's why I thought Rob was evil.
Nina was coming.
Yes,
Juggler.
I'm the empath with a 1. It was the 1 the first night, and it's 1 again. So Tiffy died. I know what Quinn's claiming, and I'm leaning that direction.
Rob is the only person who I think I got correct info on. But
Rob?
What did you Google him as?
So Steve told me that they were the amnesiac, not the empath. So that's ironic that they are now swapping the role just to be convenient for this nomination. B, I really don't care if I die or don't die, whether it's a daytime or a nighttime, as I've expressed to several people and why that is. But it's probably not great if you kill me. However, if you want to kill me, I do not care at all. So
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
All right. 6 is the number.
I know, Mad. This is a good kill.
Apparently nobody else believes us, Quinn.
Well, yeah, because it's the demon, probably, honestly. We're
Probably.
honestly at this point.
2's not enough. Rob is safe for the day.
And there
I
are
was
several
thinking-
people who knew I was the empath, Rob. So
Huh?
there are several people who knew I was the empath.
I mean, I'm just going by what I knew, which is what you told me. So
We're good.
Final call for nominations?
Fine. This is okay.
good night, Ash.
I'm being betrayed.
All right.
You'll wake up again in a day.
It's for your own good, Sicknick.
I don't think I'm waking up.
Wait, no, you're not gonna
Oh
wake up.
yeah,
in
the demon's gonna sink a kill into you, Nick.
Yeah. That's
Gonna
true.
bring this day to a close. In
I want to die.
3, 2,
Hmm.
1. Ash has been executed and dies.
And the game
And your game is now
Yes.
over.
I didn't have
That
the will
was
to try to
cool,
fight
wasn't it?
that. That was not.
No, well, there was nothing I could. If I not voted for nominating anybody else, that was it.
Congratulations.
That was kind of not salvageable.
Well, let's
so.
tell this story from our noble perspective. Sick Nick the
Ruined my
Noble, who was indeed rezzed by Denny Boy the Professor. Sick Nick saw 3 names on the first day, one being Ninja Nina, your poisoner, the other being Quinn, your klutz, and the third being Becca, your hatter. That was hilarious to follow you around that first day and watch that over and over again. So that was entertaining. When you were rezzed and I got to have a lot more fun, I thought we'd have a little bit too much fun maybe, and I put the demon, the farmer, and the barber in the Noble Pings, hoping and expecting there to be a barber swap at some point in this game. And I honestly thought the meta was going to be, listen, there's no way they put the demon in the Noble Pings. Let's go for people not in either set of Noble Pings. But that's not one thing what I heard. And Jerome called it essentially day one. And then I think it just doubled down on Jerome's world. Your empath is actually Neutral Steve the Baron.
What?
Yeah.
I had you, Quinn. Sorry.
Makes Tiffy actually the High Priestess, and Rob is just the Plague Doctor. And Eric, your fortune teller, with a no between Steve and Jerome on night 1, and then was killed. And honestly, everyone coming out as outsiders really narrowed that Shabaloth kill, and they hit two of the only townsfolk in town, and it was a really good snipe by Ash. But unfortunately, you just needed I think one more day
I
to
poisoned Tiffy the night she died, and I poisoned Rob day 1, which was a fat lot of nothing. I was between Rob and Sick Nick.
I think poisoning Sickning made a whole different game, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I feel bad Evan dropped into the game and it's like, wait, what? And walked in right as you nominated the demon and put Ash on the block. not the longest game. Well, you know what? That was a fun game again. Denny Boy, one of these days we're gonna get an actual full game of Arise on here without sniping the demon early, I think.
We had Final 3.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's really funny when it's run on stream, good just crushes, and when I play it off stream and our normal lobbies, evil gives good the smackdown every time. So
Man.
Yeah, that was solid. It was very sociable. It was 2 Noble Pings and 1 fortune teller no, and you guys got there.
They were both quick games. We could run this one just again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I should leave.
I would like to send out a call to either Jeffy or Bryant, the lawyers I know. I am filing for emancipation. Will not let me take my miserable existence into my own hands.
This was your comeback stream. You were the main character.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wreck it for a 3rd game. If it's too late, you can't stick around. No hard feelings. Go ahead and leave. But we're gonna be running a speed S&V.
Love it.
Ooh.
All right.
I've got a Scooby-Doo. I don't got an S&V in me. Bye, nerds.
No worries. Feel free to drop out. And if you're going to bed, good night.
I'd love to stay, but it would be unwise.
I got you another one.
No worries.
What is wisdom?
I have baked potatoes to eat and emancipation to file for. Good. Bye.
Yes, babe, we don't have already.
How do you leave your seat again?
What's your name?
I can just kick you out. There you go.
Oh, rude.
Booted. Becca's in the Spectre spot, but I guess they're done.
Yeah, Becca's done.
I think it's Diffie. I think Diffie was around. Maybe Ryan.
Yeah, Rob, I had to try. My demon was on the block. I had to try.
I don't care if you nominate me. I don't care if you kill me. I don't care if I lose the game. I try to win, but I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Hello, Motaro.
No, it was funny because I had
Good evening.
Dude, a baked potato sounds killer right now.
9.
I had good conversation with both Tiffy and Quinn, and it was just it's got to be Rob, right? And I had Quinn convinced. So
Yeah.
Well, it's always got to be me.
He's in a game.
All right, speed S&V it is. I'm going to go set up for a game. You guys sit tight. 9 players. All right, 9 players. I actually do think it... Wait, we had a method of death and I missed it. Was that supposed to be? Okay, I gotta refund that. Sorry, let me refund it. It must have been for that night that nothing happens. Okay, sorry. I'm off my game. Okay. Speed, right? We're doing speed here. So speed means witch, right? And speed means Vortox? I mean, it did random to the top, right? Vortox witch. No pit hag. No. No. I'm trying to make this game go fast. When the pad makes a new demon, you kill everyone. There we go. Yeah, it creates arbitrary death. That's true. Klutz. Klutz, Barber. Sage, Artist, Clockmaker. Oh God, Savant. God, no. Do we want to speed? Do we want to come up with Savant information? That'll slow down the game too much. Juggler, Snake Charmer. Screw it. Let's do it. Dreamer with Vortox. Oof. You're dreaming big. All right, let's do this. All right. Tiffy is the witch. Denny Boy is the Vortox. Bluffs are going to be Dreamer, Philo, and Flower Girl. Perfect. We're really running. Yeah, you know it's Vortox. Oh, I mean, yeah. So, anyways, the Vortox and Bluff Dreamer.
Yes.
All right, you should all have your rolls. Good night, everyone.
Good you will never get me to play at a convention other than in Vegas because at least in Vegas, I can go play poker or do something else if I want to.
Exactly.
Do you live near there, Rob?
No.
Okay.
Rob lives in Cincinnati. Actually,
Yeah,
you live in Newport.
I live near Tiffy.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I sort of live near Tiffy, sort of.
Well, man, I wish I would have known that when I came up.
Well, you could have asked.
Well, why would I all of a sudden assume you
Making
live
the
there?
choice without being asked.
There's a
My
lot of
name is
people.
Cincy RJ.
Okay. I didn't know if that's your last name or what.
Yeah, but the problem is Rob, is you root for the Eagles. So you
All right,
know.
let's see. Latara making a
no,
choice.
that's not the problem. Let's not even go there. Rob, I like you even more.
Yeah. I do root for the Eagles because I grew up in Philadelphia area.
My
Brian
family's in
also
Jersey.
lives near Cincinnati. But when you came, it was the middle of a snowstorm, Nina.
I know. Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna come up again this summer.
Yeah, go Birds, right?
I live closer to Bryant than I do to Tiffy and Colson. So.
I'm gonna
You
come up
don't
this
know that.
summer.
You've never been to my house.
Tiffy, Colson,
know
did y'all experience that storm the other day?
Oh yeah,
We've had a
absolutely.
couple of tornado warnings recently. Yeah.
I do wish I was going to DC. I'm not
The
going to be in
river here
DC,
is
but like
overflowing.
Tiffy,
I have
Becca,
the view of the river and the city sky.
a lot of the groom will be at DC. So Final 3 Con, go check it out. But I will be at Vegas Con. So come to the Vegas Con, come hang out, come play games with me. I'm going to have at least an entire room dedicated to the Grim that you can come play in. Let's wake them up.
Yeah.
We had one
Actually-
in our area last week.
Good morning, players. Unfortunately, I was killed last night, drowned in a vat of Nutella. 3 minutes first day. Do your thing.
Is that the one that Stickney clips around?
That's the one.
There we go.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
meta that you didn't put a savant in the bag.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
I'm here for savant information.
sure. I definitely thought about this. So give me a second.
You're muted.
Okay, I'm not muted anymore, Tiffy. I'm not muted. So either there's a witch in play. So either one of your neighbors is witch cursed, or none of your neighbors are witch cursed. Ooh, enjoy.
Cute.
And Colson ran away.
She got me. That's true.
God, those are some deranged threes. I like it. Thank you.
I'm just trusting you.
All right, appreciate
Of
it.
course, whatever. I want to die early.
No, a few days. I'm not telling anyone else I'm the artist. I'm gonna
Okay.
And then so if I die at night, it's your fault. And if I don't die at night, then I'll stay alive.
Yeah, but like, how are you gonna stay alive? Tiffy always thinks you're evil.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Everyone always thinks I'm evil, so it's easy to stay alive.
Hey, fair point.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rob.
What kind of juggle you as?
You could juggle me as the sweetheart.
Sweet. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, what can I philo juggle you as?
Juggler.
Okay, thank you.
Philo that went Clockmaker. I don't really believe him.
Oh, I hate that. All right.
But my info might be wrong now because Motara's saying he's the Philo.
That stinks. All right. Bye.
Colson and I are on a speed run.
All right.
We're trying to get through all of town. I'm the
All
klutz.
I'll juggle you as a klutz then.
Sorry, say again.
I will juggle you as a klutz then.
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Eric.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, we're good. Thank you.
I could be the I'm the same.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Card?
I did not get a card. I did not get a card.
Okay, because I was told we're in a twin pair, but I'm the real town car. So
unless Steve made a
good
mistake,
point. I did not.
or I missed my ping, I was not told that we are in a twin
I'll start a
pair.
new prediction.
okay, maybe I got to change the settings on my end, but okay.
You might
thank
want to
Rob.
ask Steve
New
if you read
predictions
the
up. Get it in there.
because I don't think you did.
Yeah, I'll talk to him right now. When I get
Sounds
my
like it,
phone.
Kai. Sounds like it.
A philosopher.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going Savant because I'm going to meta that Steve didn't put a Savant in the bag because he wants it to be a quick game.
That works for me.
All right. Sounds
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
And he told me the wrong character type.
Interesting. Well,
Oh,
We're just
I
supposed to
wonder
nominate.
what that could
Nominate.
mean.
yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
That makes
Town's
sense.
open for juggles. Let's do it. Jerome.
I'm gonna juggle Denny as a frog girl, Steve as a klutz, Nina as a dreamer, Motaro as a sweetheart, and myself as a girl.
Heard. Neutral Steve.
Eric claimed to be the farmer or the philo farmer. Farmer's not on the script.
Nope, that's not what I claimed. You misheard the farmer part.
All right. Are we doing quick noms, no accusations?
Correct.
Matara, are you having a stroke?
Motara.
No, I'm waiting for my turn, Rob. I would like to philo juggle myself as the philo juggler, Rob as the Nodashi, Jerome as the artist, and Steve as the sweetheart.
Heard.
Colson, did we get everybody? Did you get Denny and Rob?
Jerome actually
Only
got
two
two
I didn't
right,
get.
right?
No, I didn't speak to them.
Tiffy?
Ah, darn.
I have information that says either I'm the Savant, either one of my neighbors is cursed by the witch, or the outsider count has been modified.
Given that what right, but just in case, Jerome nominates Rob. Jerome nominates Rob.
All right, nominations are open. Jerome nominates Rob. Tell us why.
Woohoo! I'm alive.
Oh, no, tell us why. Just start the vote.
I haven't talked to Rob. I'm putting the. What's it?
Not evil.
I'm putting it. I forgot the name. Damn it. Rain.
5's enough. Rob's now on the block. Eric?
I nominate myself. Good if you're good, vote for me.
5's the number. Or 6's the number, sorry. Seven's a lot. It's going to be pretty hard to beat.
I'd like to try. Colson will nominate Steve.
Colson nominates Steve and dies. 8's the number.
So the outsider count has been modified, presumably. So it has to be Fangu or Vigor.
No,
No, it's outsider count is my information was the outsider count has been modified, so it has not been modified. And if this is the case, then so if it were Vortox, both of it would be false. So it has to be Nodashi.
What? I'm sorry. What your second statement was? The outsider count has been modified.
Correct.
So that statement is false. Oh, I see. Thank you. I'm there. I'm slow.
Yep,
That's good.
You're good.
Or Tiffy's just a very clever witch who got me to nominate.
That's true.
She's a witch.
Final call?
Go ahead.
Do
Say
we
the
really
line,
want to kill
Tiffy.
Eric along with? I mean, I don't see it.
I'll get you, my pretty. I got
Bringing this
29
day
problems,
to a
but witch ain't
close
one.
in 3, 2,
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
1. Eric has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, said you were
Tiffy, do you float or not float?
And the game is
Oh,
over.
everybody floats here.
We all float down here.
I turned my clock the wrong direction.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm gonna go fix that. Except it might be a speed night.
He actually put that there.
Maybe I'll wait.
Yeah, probably best.
Colson, are you happy that you died or not happy?
I'm fine with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are you the one who told me, Colson?
Yep.
Oh, quick sound then.
Eric, were you a...
I guess I should go to the correct one in order.
I was a
outsider?
Yes, sir.
So I thought. But you did not guess Klutz, correct?
3 people just picked Jerome.
Not Klutz.
Okay.
Witch, demon,
all right,
and snake charmer. All right. Good morning. Oh, sorry, I'm muted. Good morning, everyone. Jerome died in the night.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Okay, folks. I was the barber, so.
Yep.
Oh, gross.
I didn't get swapped out, so that's good.
Hello, Jerome.
Hello. So, jag som har to say, what are you?
Oh,
I need to come up with more.
That was good Savant information yesterday, Tiffy.
So great. Everybody believes me.
Either 2 other people are snake charmed, either dead player is witch charmed, or the outsider count has been. I don't know how you want to do it. You can figure it out, but just keep doing witch stuff until they figure out you're the witch. I mean, Colson already figured it out.
Yeah, he definitely figured it out. All right. Sounds great. That's great information. The demon has either one townsfolk neighbor, only one townsfolk neighbor, or
Perfect.
okay, or something else.
Cool.
All right, thanks.
Enjoy. I do have I have 358 drop frames, 0.2%. So yeah, it looks like there might have been a little glitch.
Mataro, he said Jerome.
I literally went to everybody what kind of juggler you asked. That's what I said to anybody.
That's okay. He said that I claimed.
Anyway, I'll give you the grimace I have. Courtney, Clockmaker, I don't have his number yet. Tiffy Savant. Rob, I'm going to say that just that you're what you are. So Rob is a sage. Motaro claims sweethearts, but probably not. Nina claimed dreamer, but I'm not sure about that as well. I think she wanted me to juggle as dreamer. So she
Yeah,
made
the only person I don't have a claim on is Colson.
Clockmaker.
Interesting. Okay.
I just think Mataro's a minion because he's telling everybody that he followed into something else, and he told me I couldn't trust my information because he followed into Clockmaker. So.
Okay, so it could be Rob Mataro or Nina then.
I do have a Clockmaker 1, so if the 1's real, then it could be Nina Mataro.
Okay,
hard to say.
Maybe we swing into Nina then today?
We can.
Okay. Yep. Okay, very good. Thanks, Cole.
Nina,
sounds Vortox.
Yeah, that sounds Vortox.
All right, I'm legally obligated to offer up Philo juggle space. So if you'd like to Philo juggle, feel free.
Nobody's gonna Philo juggle.
I'd like to dead Philo juggle.
The information for today is the demon only has one townsfolk neighbor, or dreamer is a demon bluff.
Interesting.
Rob nominates Mataro.
Rob nominates Mataro.
Because they're the witch.
3's the number.
According to the dreamer, they're the witch.
No,
I'm
Rob,
in a
don't vote for
Vortox
this.
world.
I would not witch curse Colson. I don't.
3's enough. Mataro's on the block.
Mataro nominates Tiffy.
Mataro nominates Tiffy. 4's the number.
Yeah, I think this is either the demon or the witch.
Mataro, that is not what?
I almost never nominate on day 1. I am a weird witch curse.
Two's
You
not
are
enough.
a weird witch curse.
Denny Boy nominates Nina.
Danny Boy nominates Nina. Force number.
Oh, I don't get a chance. I should have said my accusation first.
It's fine. I don't care, Denny.
I think
don't
this
care.
is a good.
I don't care. You can kill me, but I'm not going
Thorsten,
to
what's the
try it.
number?
1.
Oh, it shouldn't.
3 is a tie. Nobody's on the block.
Hide it.
Oh my
Because of that information, I would like to nominate Denny Boy. I believe that we're in a Vortox world.
Yeah,
Force
We're not in a
number.
Vortox world.
We have multiple
We're not in
people
a Vortox
confirming it's
world.
We're
not
not in a
Vortox.
Vortox world.
I don't believe the information I'm hearing.
So
have
I
three
am the
people?
sage. I
How
was
does-
claiming
Two's not enough.
dreamer to everyone because I wanted to die at night. I'm not
think this is-
dying now, so it's
Mine
fine.
has nothing to do with your information, Nina.
I've already nominated.
I will claim it if they just swear, but
I
that could be a lie.
will nominate Rob.
Nina nominates Rob. 4 is the number.
We should kill someone today.
We had someone on the block. This feels like a lift.
No,
It's already there.
There's
Right.
nobody on the block now.
Yes. We didn't
3 is a tie. Nobody's on the block.
Somebody nominate me.
I can't.
Oh,
Tiffany
I
nominates
think
Mataro.
Wait, hold on. Who is nominated
No.
today so far?
Matar's already been
I'm-
nominated, Tiffy.
Okay, thank you.
Tiffany
ahead.
nominates Jerome.
That is allowed, yeah.
leave me on the block in case the Vortox.
Oh, da-da-da.
Wait, oh, wait, this is fine.
I don't think it is, but just in case.
And also, we can learn something from that.
6 is a lot and probably not possible to beat. So unless I hear another nomination, I will bring this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Nobody's executed. Well, Jerome is executed, but nobody dies. Good night, everyone.
Who's the
I
only person who didn't nominate yesterday?
I died
Didn't
inside.
nominate-
Me. So I was likely witch cursed.
No, you nominated me.
Oh yeah. So was it Nina?
I nominated
I
Denny.
nominated my.
Nina nominated Rob.
Man, Speed TV is fun.
Who did Steve nominate?
I
Steve
nominated
Denny
Denny.
Boy.
Who's the only one that
BTV.
didn't nominate?
Oh,
I
so
forget.
everybody nominated yesterday.
I nominated as well.
What?
Tiffy should not have
Yeah,
nominated.
Rob
Yeah,
nominated Mataro.
Tiffy could have ended the game right there.
So that
So the
means
witch-
Jerome was the witch, right?
Oh, it could be. Yep.
Well,
Would have to be.
or a framed witch.
Not according. No. If you
No,
believe Tiffy,
yeah.
then I cannot be. I cannot be a big minion because it's not a big game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
I'm,
don't
I'm-
think it's a bigger game.
Wow, it's hard to track that fast though.
I guess a witch could have chosen a dead player, right? They can do that.
Well, I mean, I guess it could have been Eric.
Or they could have chosen the same player their demon killed.
Right.
Yeah.
Could have been
Yeah, but
Colson.
which you wanted to die right away.
I'd,
No,
well,
could have
I'd
been
be
Colson.
self-killing witch on day 1, but yes, it could be me. I guess.
Self-killing witch is not.
I
cool.
don't believe that Coulson would do self-killing witch.
Good morning, town. Rob has died in the night.
Aw.
2 minutes.
That covers my world.
no.
All right, I definitely came up with this information. That's why it took a little bit longer last night. I was coming up with this amount of information. Okay, either piece of information number 1 that points to Denny Boy being good, or piece of information number 2 that points towards Matara and Nina being evil. I don't know. Go for it.
All right, sounds great.
Whatever you
Thank
want to make up. Enjoy. Let's sit here and pretend like we're talking about the amnesiac information, or the savant information. That does make sense, right? Because if it was a real savant, sometimes I come here and I talk to you guys and I talk it out. So I'm just doing that to back up Tiffy's claim. Clockmaker 1 going hard here.
Maker 1 is real when it's Nina and Mataro.
But
I know it
I'm
cannot
not
be
reading
Vortox.
it that way. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to convince you that that is exactly what's going on. Because Mataro's like, oh, let's kill Nina and Rob. And then we went to nominate Nina. And he's like, I don't want to do Nina.
Yeah, no, I'm not necessarily tunneling on a Vortox world. I'm just saying that I speed S&V trying to get through it real quickly. Coulson died. I trusted Coulson with the information, and it just, as I went around town, it just didn't. I don't believe a 1.
Okay.
Based on the claims I'm getting where it is. Because Mataro gave me Philo Savant and Tiffy gave me Savant.
Steve, real quick.
Yeah.
Mataro was just telling Philosopher everything to everybody. I have gotten true information. Tiffy has gotten true information. So if it is Vortox, it has to be exactly us two. it is therefore it's probably just Nina and Coulson because that matches the clockmaker exactly. That's much more likely. Nina and
Unless it's Vortex.
Matara selling. I'm the clockmaker with a 1, so I think you're good.
No,
I think it's Denny Boy and Jerome. I think
it's
is the witch.
I think it's Steve.
My
Tiffy or Denny
information-
Tiffy.
My information today is either the sage neighbors, the demon, or the witch curse themselves.
That's okay. Steve Tiffy, Denny Tiffy is my world.
All right, players. Nominations are open whenever you're ready.
Okay, so it sounds like there's 2 possible worlds going on right now, where it's me and Tiffy, and then in a Vortox game, or it's Nina and Mataro in a non-Vortox game. So I think as a town, the dead needs to just make a decision on which side that they believe more, and then we just go with it. Whatever the dead decide, we go with. Because we have 2 kills, so pick whether it's me and Tiffy or it's Nina and Mataro, and then, then we just go
Curious
with
as to why I am in that.
Clockmaker 1. No, it's not Vortox. It would have to be you and Mataro.
So, first of all, we don't know if it's not. So it's 2 worlds. It's either it's Vortox and Tiffy is really the savant, or Tiffy's evil and there's no savant. I just don't see a savant lasting long, unless there's a Vortox.
Rob, what do you got?
Yeah, Denny Boy and I talked. It's like he and I are on opposing worlds. He's more on the non-Vortox. I'm on the Vortox. I believe before we woke up, I messaged Nina. I was like, it's in my world, it's either Denny or Rob, and then woke up and Rob was dead. So I believe it's Denny in the Vortox world. That's my thought.
I don't think it's Vortox. I actually think it's Steve, but
Rob, your hand's been up patiently waiting. What would you like to say?
Yes. So first of all, I am an artist who did not get to use their ability. I was saving it for later. I was trying to make a play with the flower girl who's going to feed me some info on who the demon might be. But the only person that I told I was the artist to was Denny Boy. And then I died at night. So that's another reason to kill Denny. I also don't believe that Coulson is the clockmaker with a 1. I think that it's possible they were the self-cursing witch, which would fit with the savant information. And therefore, I think the evil team is Denny and Coulson. And let's kill Denny.
It cannot be me and Coulson because
I can't buy Denny. Coulson is evil.
Cannot be me and Coulson mechanically.
Second call for nominations.
Because I'm saying unless I know Dashi poisoned.
I'm okay with Denny, but
based on everything I've said, I'll nominate Denny. I believe he's the Vortox.
All right, just Steve nominates Denny Boy. Reason number.
he could be no Dashi poisoning you too.
That's either way.
This
either
is a
demon.
lot of hands.
And after at that point.
All right, 4 is enough. Denny Boy's now on the block.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, I just want to make a statement because we're not going to lift it, but Denny Boy nominates Mataro.
Denny Boy nominates Matara.
Vote for that too.
5's the number.
I don't get to say words. That's right.
Nina, they're lifting
Please
this.
vote. You need to
Coulson,
vote.
they're lifting.
I called it. Coulson.
Coulson is
4 is a tie. Nobody's on the block.
No, I don't think it's.
No.
How are there 4 evils?
Coulson
There's
just
not.
lifted. Coulson just uses dead vote to lift off of Denny. I called
There
it.
were
nominate-
4
That's
votes
fine.
on Denny.
It's Nina and Mataro.
Somebody nominate Tiffy.
Yeah,
All right.
let's at least get rid of 1 evil. Mataro nominates Tiffy.
Matara nominates Tiffy and dies. 5's the number.
Yep, we had.
Oh well, we can't
Don't-
do this.
don't vote on this because then we
Nominate
wait
me
on-
again. Nominate me again. And
I think it's Steve. We have a vigor killed
Don't
witch.
overvote.
1's not enough.
I thought it was Steve too, but I think we have to kill just somebody who is dead currently. What does town want? Do we want to kill today or we want to wait till tomorrow?
No, at
Oh,
this
it's
point, we
down.
want to wait till tomorrow.
All right, so I will nominate Jerome.
Nina nominates Jerome. 5's the number.
please all put your vote on
Can't
it.
do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Tiffy.
Oh,
Well,
I
there
was
we go.
taking notes on Dighton.
So Coulson,
2's
why
not
did you
enough.
lift
We
off
would have had to
Denny
use
and
dead
use your
votes
dead
just to
vote?
do that.
Vote
Because I don't think
check.
it was Denny.
Well, let's get vote check going. It's fine. We'll see what happens.
Just nominate me.
Nina, Matara, Denny Boy, Steve.
I don't know whether anybody can.
Oh yeah, I'm
Uh,
not nominating.
Tiffy's the only one who can nominate. Tiffy does not
I'm
nominate.
not nominating.
Nobody's executed. Nobody nice.
So it's got to be.
The game is now over, and congratulations goes to our evil team because In fact, Danny Boy is your Vortox.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
And Tiffy is your witch. And that is our evil team. Coulson was indeed cursed by Tiffy on night 1, and Tiffy happened to curse. Okay, Tiffy, there wasn't a lot of night picks, but Tiffy, Denny Boy, and Motaro, your snake charmer, all picked Jerome that night. Jerome, you were popular night 2. Motaro kept narrowing down who wasn't the demon with all of his picks, including his neighbor, Nina, Neutral Steve the Klutz. When Eric the Barber died, Denny Boy chose not to swap. And then Rob was indeed your unspent artist, killed by Denny Boy on like night 2, I think. But
What the heck did you think it was a Vortox for? None of you learned anything.
And actually pointing out in the fact on the previous day when Tiffy nominated the dead body, and she was the only one that could have nominated. If she didn't, good or evil had already won that game. It was, but unless you're tracking that, you don't know, because speed SNV is wild.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, Denny, it was for me, it was a combination of lack of information and just quick social reads, because Coulson and I said we were just going to speed go around the circle. And I was just like going through and just doing speed reads. And I was just like, you know what? I don't believe Motaro, but Motaro is pushing against Tiffy in his claim to me, because he said Philo Savant and then she said Savant. And in our conversation, it was totally just super fast things. So
fair enough.
Coulson, I gotta ask, using that dead vote was pivotal in like helping evil win, but like you were so sold on Denny Boy. So what was it that you were so like believing of Denny Boy? Because that was
Well,
that
they're
was
not a clockmaker 1, are they? Denny and Tiffy.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Definitely
Motaro
not a
was
clockmaker.
acting so evil. He told me I couldn't trust my info day 1 because he went Philo Clockmaker on night 1, and that was a lie. And then he came out as Snake Charmer saying who we shouldn't vote for. So I thought Motaro was clearly evil. Clockmaker 1 means it's Nina. Yeah.
And I gave you a Philo Clockmaker 2, right? After I accidentally said 0?
Yes.
Okay. And it was right.
That was wild. That was pretty wild. Like Speed SMV like is so much wilder than Speed TV because there's so many more layers. Like SMV is already hard enough to parse everything when you have enough time, let alone when you don't have enough time. So we're just like putting that pedal to the metal and then rolling. Tiffy, I do like your meta because I was gonna put Savant in, and I said no, we're not doing Savant and Speed SMV, and Tiffy said you're not putting a Savant in, I'm bluffing Savant. So good job on that one. That was pretty good. Good meta.
Denny, I called it. You mean?
I left you alive the first day so you could use your artist question.
No, you didn't.
And then I told you after that because I thought you had already used it, and then you still blamed me.
No, I told you I was going to wait to use it and that we were going to figure it out together.
To be fair, Rob, it's a speed SNV. You should have used it rather than that.
Oh no, I'm not upset about it. Yeah. I'm just trying to tease Denny a little.
Right. So I mean, I was the only person with info. There was no way to figure out the info was Vortoxed. So yeah.
Well, yeah, with the juggler kill, that was definitely pretty clutch right there, stopping the juggler information.
Rob
for sure.
could have gotten information.
Well, the
Rob
most
could have.
powerful info
Had to get
roll,
information.
but Coulson, the most powerful info roll on this script was outed since day 1, and they were still alive. So, I mean, that was my world where I'm like, there's no way someone keeps a Savant alive, unless it's Vortox.
But this is when you don't have that floor to like lay out that argument with nominations, because you nominate and you go. So speed just like turns everything on its head.
I would argue the artist is more powerful than the Savant.
Well, that was our third game of the night. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging in there with the speed game. Chat, thanks for hanging in through a little bit of the instability. We had to switch from the California one to Texas. I had to switch from Texas to Chicago because Texas started having trouble too in one of the games. So we are currently streaming from Chicago. Hello world from Chicago. Get me a Chicago dog with like relish. What is it? Relish and mustard and that? No, it's that neon green pickle, right? That's the Chicago dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that. So I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna run some ads while I figure out who we're gonna raid. So everything coming up this week, we got a lot coming at you. Tomorrow, Flesh and Bone Living Script campaign starts on the Tuesday stream. Check it out. It's gonna be in just over 12 hours, about 13 hours from now. It's nighttime in the EU. We have, what else we got? Oh, the World Cup the Blood in the Clock Tower World Cup is this Saturday. We are running Game 14, Train Killer versus One Day More. Come check it out, 1 p.m. Pacific on Saturday. If you're in the Clock Tower app, you can see it and where to go. So come check us out. That's going to be a lot of fun. Next week, I am off on Monday. Dave will be taking the Monday stream because I'm going on vacation to Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, we're just going to Seattle for a week, and then I'll be back the following week on the 21st, the day after Easter, and we'll be doing Legacy Clock Tower episode number 4, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we got a lot of action coming your way. I hope you come back and check out the World Cup, and right after that, it would be Final 3Con that week of Legacy. So if you're going, say hi to the rest of the Clock Tower crew. So I'm going to end this. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks everyone for playing with me tonight. And we'll see you guys. Well, I won't, but the team will see you guys next week. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See you guys.
Good night.
Bye.
All right.